stream going, and then we'll see that we'll kind of look through the how to play stuff, which I think also includes some background lore, as for like to kind of explain like what's going on and the nature of this very strange and cool and very bizarre looking game. That is, I mean, we've played a lot of funny, like, weird games, but this one might just take the cake, at least from the title alone. By the way, if anyone's curious, to my knowledge, there is no Brazilian Drug Dealer 2, 1 or 2 for that matter. Which I know might be kind of heartbreaking to some of you, but it's true. I'm pretty sure this is you know, something really, really special, which you could probably tell just by looking at it. It already looks special. Now, it's not the developer's first game, though. I think this developer has done other projects, but I don't know if I think this might be the only one that's on Steam, though. And given the overwhelmingly positive reception this game has gotten, I would say the chances are good that hopefully this means the game is done well and that it will, you know, it will maybe encourage the developer to make more goofy stuff like this. So we shall see, man, my friends. We shall see. All right. Everything is rolling. Multi-stream is rocking and socking and cocking. I think there's only the one. I think this is the only one. This is the so Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive Mitaya. I need to close it. Question mark or exclamation point rather. Is the first game in the Brazilian Drug Dealer franchise, as it were. Maybe they'll go back and make a 1 and 2, like a prequel series, if you will. One can only hope. One can only hope. All right. All right. Oh, there is a 1 and 2 because I couldn't find any. I know, of course, not on Steam, but I looked around elsewhere online. I couldn't find anything. It's in the good. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's included with this game. So it's the full trilogy then. Interesting. Interesting. All right. All right. So let's get into Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive Mitaya. I need to close it. And we're looking at the how to play to start. So it says, so press escape to exit and view others. Okay. Or B. Okay, if you're playing on, right, because this has been ported to a lot of other consoles, Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, 1 or 2, I suppose. So that's the introduction on how to play. Story. We're a drug dealer. Fan of Funkstar Mitaya, you tried to revive him with a satanic ritual. You gotta fix the mess you've made. So, get the controls. Probably pretty standard stuff, honestly. They do have control descriptions for Nintendo and for consoles, that is specifically. Multiple weapons, nice and easy. Special weapons 4 through 8. Alright, alrighty. Shoulder buttons to switch if you're playing on a keyboard or on a gamepad, that is. There are keys, silver and gold, nice and easy. Eat pastel with caldo de cana to restore health. I'm familiar. I don't think I'm familiar with pastel with caldo de cana, but I'm curious though. Various sizes will yield more life. Yes, or health, I suppose. All right, I like it. Multiplayer. There is multiplayer, local or online co-op. There you go. Oh, co-op and deathmatch. So if anybody else owns this game, we could potentially fire up some multiplayer later on. If anybody felt so inclined. And there's the credits for anybody curious to see the cool folks that brought this game to its miraculous life as we see it here. So again, there is a workshop, or at least I guess mod options. Multiplayer is an option available to us, which is nice. There's demos for those who are so inclined to check it out. There's lore if we wanted to learn about the characters. I can't read any of it because I don't know Portuguese. I know very, very, very little Spanish, and even less Portuguese. So let's just do a new game. How's that sound? New game. There's horde mode eventually, so there's more updates coming from this dev. That's exciting. I'll probably do normal. Should I up it to hard? Maybe I should up it to hard. I like to consider myself something of a gamer. I'm something of a gamer myself. If nothing else, we could probably turn down the difficulty. We'll start with hard and see where it goes. I'm shocked that the game is too loud. How could I have ever guessed that this game would be too loud? Who would have ever guessed? Who would have ever guessed? When have we ever played a game on here that has been a little bit on the loud? Say, what's up, Grump? Good to see you, bud. That's right, Eris. I appreciate the vote of confidence. All we needed. All right, so, oh my God, you move so fast. Jesus. All right, just save load the game. Right, it's just like Doom. All right. I need to actually raise the mouse sensitivity. Usually I have to lower it for games like this, but I need to raise that shit. It's at 3.8 right now. Let's bring it up to a 4.5. Getting there. Ooh, yeah. It's a little bit more. Keep raising it up. Get it to like 5.5. See how that do. There we go. So that's us. We're checking it out here, watching the TV. There. That's our. I think this is the guy we're trying to resurrect. Maybe. We're just a big fan. We're a big fan. We got our. The melee weapon is slap it with a shoe. Oh, that's good. Now, I don't have any... I know you might not think this by looking at me, but shockingly, I actually don't have any Brazilian heritage in my family. But I'm aware of, like, taking up this, like, the sandal and hitting you with it. I'm aware of that shit, all right? All right, so these do... Oh, you know, we're definitely in Brazil. Are we nice? Are we happy? What, you guys are not nice? Oh, they're killing each other. Okay. Well, now I feel less bad about it. I thought we were cool, bro. I thought we were cool. All right, so sure enough, it's a true Quake game. If you see something that's living, you should probably try to kill it. So here we go. Can't say I'm surprised. Jesus, that's a loud fucking shotgun or pistol, whatever this thing is. I even preemptively lowered the sound effects, thinking that I would be smart. Now, the question, is it a shotgun? It sounds like a shotgun. But I think it's just a single pop. I think it's a single straight line. I don't think there's like a spread to it. It's a shot pistol. There you go. Yeah, if I aim slightly off kilter, yeah, there's a little spread. You can see the bottom of the UI. You can see like, yep, my guy has indeed lost some health, and he's like a little sad about it. He's not smiling, but he's also not like completely miserable. Oh, excuse me. Now, I've never been to Brazil. I don't think this is just standard issue, though. Do I need to bust out my sandal? I will whoop out the sandal and fuck your shit up, bro. There are so many of them. This might be one of those games where you have to, like, maybe not take every combat. I might have to, like, try to get good. Or I might have to lower it to normal. Let's lower it to normal difficulty. Now that I see this game's got hands, I should probably be a good gamer, a good boy. Normal mode it is. I've been put to pasture, man. I've been humbled. That means I will have more health, or I will at least take less damage. Yeah, there is a spread. Yeah, so it's the equivalent of the default Quake shotgun, which yeah has a bit of spread to it. Now again, I've never been to Brazil. I don't know if this is standard issue. I definitely don't know if that leaping demon fella, the equivalent of the whatever that like leaping fella is from original Quake. Here's some health, I think. Some pastel and sugarcane juice, right? Except I think that just brought me to full. I don't think it lets you get past full. Yeah, it does not let you get past full. Some more shells. Press the button to quick save, human. Sure. Is that the quick save button? Oop. Oh, there we go. So did we do a quick save? Let's double check. Load. We did not. Load quick save. Okay. I'll make a manual save. I'm more of a manual save kind of guy anyway. That's just the kind of guy I am. What can I say? Shoot to open. Yep. And it opens diagonally as it should. Now I get the pistols. The parabons. So different kind of ammo. So we might need to whip that out for like really bringing home the bacon here, for like really making things interesting. What I think I would like to do is get up yonder. There's stuff. Oh, I like how it's just a flat surface. I want to get up there because there's stuff that I want. I definitely am a fan of collecting things in games like this. If I can muster it. There was talk earlier of bunny hopping, of bee hopping. But I don't know. I would have to get up. I think you have to get up to the roof through other means. So I'll keep an eye out for... Oh, wait. Is this it? No, that's not it. I'll keep an eye out. Alright, so you're gonna hear me say this a lot. I've never been to Brazil, because it's true. I live in the United States. I've been to Canada twice. I've been to Iceland once, and we were in Japan for 3 weeks back in July. I know I've never talked about it. I've never talked about our Japan trip. I've been so humble about it. But it's true. I'm not the well-studied world traveler you all just assumed I was. And it's true. I'm in fact a very stereotypical American gringo-ass motherfucker who doesn't know shit about dick and doesn't know dick about shit. Ow. Now this guy is like a very slightly textured Quake enemy. Well, I say slightly, I mean textured, yes, he's very textured for sure, but the model is very obviously Quake. Oh, there was a fucking drug dealer, some infighting. Some infighting was happening there because they were all blasting each other's dick off. There we go. Yo, what's up, Aleph? Oh, well, I mean, Venezuela, yes, I mean, it's hard not to acknowledge that situation. The good news is that, you know, Venezuela, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's close to Brazil, but I tell myself that it's different enough where there's like, I hope this doesn't make it seem like I'm trying to make like a political statement or anything. I mean, my political statement is that we shouldn't be fucking invading other countries. I know, controversial opinion to have. Maybe just don't fuck with other countries for no stupid ass reason. I know, it's almost like we have a history of doing this. It's almost like America was like, man, the Iraq War sure was fun. Let's do that shit again. The dumbest shit, man. It's the goddamn dumbest shit. Oh, my A key is being a little bit funky. Alright, so I get some of the goods. I got the silver key. Yeah, baby. Yeah, the bee hopping stuff. Yeah, I think it's not hard necessarily, but they'd be more for speed running, and I'm not much of a speed runner necessarily. Yeah, if anything, is there a map by the way? Maybe? I'm not sure. Like that has information about the map we're on, but I don't have a way to like display a map, so there might not be one. Go this way. Here. Enter here. Alright, there we go. Enter, yes. Aki means enter here. There we go. We found the one secret. Didn't get all the kills, but good enough. No, it's a fun little game, though. Come to Brazil! There we go, man. Chuck says, you've been to... I know, I've never talked about it, man. What's up, Chuck? Good to see you, buddy. And that's right, Chuck. Yeah, we were in Japan for 3 weeks during July. Went there for 3 weeks with two of our really good friends. Grace and myself went with two close friends and it was the best fucking trip I've ever taken. It was the best goddamn vacation I'd ever taken. We'd love to go back. Every time we hang out with Helen and Aaron, the four of us are always like, God damn it, we miss Japan. When can we talk about going back? Inevitably, it's something we all really, really want to do in our heart of hearts. So eventually it's something we'd love to do at some point. But there's other places we want to go to as well. Want to mix it up. Yeah, the idea of just going back to the same place over and over is enticing, but there's a whole world out there. What to say? This is drama? Not the kind of drama we all know and love. Yeah. No map in this game. Yeah, I'm guessing probably not much of a map here. Ronaldo. Hold on. What's it say? I'm like sliding around here. Mafia Secret. Oh, it's the secret Mafia. Yes, secret Mafia hideout, basically. I'm just gonna assume you're a bad guy and I'm gonna kill you. I'm getting all these achievements, by the way. I'm getting all these achievements. They are in all caps. And, they're all in Portuguese. So, it's like, yep, I got nothing. I got nothing, yep. I think you're not allowed to play this game unless you have... Oh, shit. Unless your caps lock is enabled. I think if you try playing this game without your caps lock enabled, I think your computer will explode. I think that is the rule. Alright, so we killed the dude who's just working at, like, the food stand, and we got an achievement for it. If anybody listening in happens to know Portuguese, I wouldn't complain if you were to offer some assistance with translating some of the text in the game. It's not an obligation, obviously, but if anyone just happened to know these things, I would accept some translation assistance. All right, so we got a whole bunch more dudes. Now we got double shotgun, double golden shotgun, baby. Oh my god. I think it's actually a temporary upgrade. A temporary power up, basically. The way it's like glowing and being shiny makes me think it's temporary. Ouch. Temporary secretary. Now, if anyone here has been to Brazil, can you confirm or deny that this is indeed what it's like? And this is like not an exaggeration, but completely what it's like up there. Also, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is real. Like, maybe this is like sticking with us for the time being. It seems like it's legit. Oh, the dog head fell off. Of course it did. Of course the dog head fell off. I do want to try out the pisties as well. Yes, it does. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say it sounds funny, but it is markedly different for sure. Oh my god. I'm like trying to climb up here. There we go. I don't know if that was a sequence break or what. Those guys over there as well. So this is like basically the nail gun, I think. It's like a double shot nail gun. Yo, what's up, Whale? Good to see you, buddy. He says this is absolutely Brazil with no filter, no modifications, no alterations at all. Oh my god, we got big fucking. Is this fucking what's the game? Roblox fella? Is this Roblox guy? I am too appreciate these are all just retextured Quake enemies. Like, we already knew that, but like some of them are very, very obviously just retextured Quake enemies. It's a satanic cult, as we knew. We knew it going into this. This is gonna be a satanic cult that we're trying to take down in Brazil, which is where we are. This takes place in Brazil, just so we're all clear. This is a of course, you know, if you like watch other streamers, which would be illegal, watching somebody other than Super Hobbit, can you fucking imagine? Pretty cringe, am I right? But no, all jokes aside, if you watch other streamers, you know the kinds of games they play and the kinds of things they kind of lean into. This is a Joel game, I would say. If anyone's ever watched Varg Skeletor, everyone just calls him Joel, or Vine Sauce Joel. This is a Joel game for sure. Maybe not a Vinny game, but definitely a Joel game. Let's see the secrets. We did find the one secret earlier. The only streamer. Well, I mean, you don't have to say that, Chuck. Although I am paying you to say that. So. Check's in the mail, Chuck. By the way, I hope everyone's well with the in-laws. I know Chuck said he had to like pick up the in-laws real fucking late the other night. So I hope that was nice and easy, and I hope everyone's back home and nice and comfortable and things are nice and chill. So I see there's some stuff, some armor. Hell yeah, armor colette. Apologies to anybody who is like from a Latin American region or knows Portuguese or knows Spanish, and you're gonna hear me mispronounce things. I won't do so intentionally, but I will inevitably mispronounce things. I will be a dumbass. I'll try my best not to, but I'm gonna be a dumbass. I'm an American. It's in my blood. I mean, you know, having two shotguns, that's also in my blood apparently. But oh. So yeah, you could just like kick their bodies around. Oh, because it's right. Because in Brazil they love soccer. Right. We're just leaning on all the stereotypes possible. Oh, jeez. It was not. Yeah, technically it wasn't yesterday. It was this morning. Early ass morning. Good lord. It feels like it's been multiple days already. No fucking kidding, man. No goddamn kidding. I'm gonna actually lower the sounds a little bit more. I hope you guys are enjoying the soundtrack, by the way. The soundtrack to this beautiful game, visually and audibly, sonically speaking. Just fucking hard bass, fucking breakbeat shit. This is like rats on cocaine music. One of my favorite shitposts. We gave rats a bunch of cocaine and they listened to acid jazz for 24 hours straight. This is some rats on cocaine kind of shit right here. And I say that as a positive thing. If it sounds dismissive or judgmental, it's not. It's a good thing. Oh, right click is also jump. That is probably easier for bunny hopping. I think the pros will tell you that you either set jump to mouse wheel, like mouse scroll, or some kind of mouse click. Because that makes it easier for like buffering up the bunny hop, the bee hops. Eventually there's gonna be rockets. Beautiful. Always down for some rocket action. Burning out my fuse up here alone. Enter here. And then I like how it says... I think that's why it's Portu-English, or Portu-English, because, like, there'll be stuff in Portuguese, but then it'll tell you what it means in English. I'm hoping there'll be moments where it just straight up lies to us, and it'll be like... I don't know. Again, I don't know a lot of Portuguese, but, like, you know, in Spanish, there's certain words in Spanish that you can assume. Also, there's like, tricky words in that are in Spanish. That I think there's one that is it embarazado or embarazado? That a lot of English speakers, they assume it means embarrassed, but it means pregnant. Without, like, having my phone, like, on my hand and, like, looking up exactly what it is. It's something like that, where the word for embarrassed, or the word for pregnant sounds like the word embarrassed, or looks like it is. That's an easy mistake us gringos will make. So I'm hoping this game pulls shit like that, where it's like, there, thank you, Will. Yeah, embarazada. Looks like it would be, oh, I'm so embarrassed. It's like, no, I'm sorry I fucked that up. I'm so pregnant. It happens all the time. So, but yeah, I'm hoping this game hits us with one of those where it's like, oh no, you died. How? Embarazada, and in parentheses, this means you're embarrassed. Whereas it's avergonzado. There you go. Thank you, Will. Will knows all this shit because he's a fucking gamer, alright? I'm not a real gamer. I'm a pretend gamer. Sandal. Get fucking out. Sandal. Get sandaled, idiot. Now we're in a... Is this a rodeo? The fuck is this? Now, clearly I missed some secrets, so once again, fake gamer alert over here. And just so we're clear, this is like a 3D model of like a dog with a binky in his mouth, I think. Is that what this is? A little pacifier fella? Well, not the chancla. I don't know what that is. I can't remember because I'm a big stupid dumbass who doesn't remember things. And also, it's been like, let's see, when I graduated high school in 07, so, you know, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've taken any sort of language class. Oh, it's a great... This is perhaps the most limp dick rocket launcher I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've seen some flaccid rocket launchers, let me tell you. It just like kind of... It just like farts it out that it bounces around. That's good. I love that a lot. Now it's... Actually, hold on. Can I check the thing? Did it say? It's the broken golden rocket launcher that shoots grenades. That's good. That's fucking good, man. What else did it say? Uses an external sky. Couldn't load skybox. That's fucking good, man. So yes, clearly it's a grenade launcher, but it looks like a rocket launcher. And you pick up rockets. Ah, yes, of course, the rockets. Winky face. Yeah, it looks like Roblox. Well, actually, it's a Lego guy, but it looks like Roblox. Armor. Can I, like, shoot the... I can't shoot it. Probably for the best. I blow this up. I should have exploded it. Oh, okay. I thought those were rockets for a second there. Now, actually, out of curiosity, if I would have kept going, was there anything this way? It probably all leads to the same place anyway. I gibbed him. Oh, yeah, it all leads to the same place. No surprise there. Elevator? Oh, shit. For a moment there, I thought the guy just stood back up. But no, it's an other dude. Totally other dude. Turns out, different guys, different fellas. For a moment, I thought I was like hacky sack in this guy's skull. Yeah. There we go. Like that. Yeah. Oh my god, look at me. I'm Pele. Oh, he's... Okay, never mind. Had a good moment there. Going for a moment there. Blasted. Fuck him up. Yeah, he died normally, but that still counts. Alright, so I could use some health. My guy's gonna be even happier. Ah. The double shotgun, I appreciate that in Quake, it's like the super shotgun, the one that's the double barrel. Instead of a double barrel, you just have multiple single barrels. I appreciate that. There's one more fella. Bring him to me. Show him the fella. Show me the fella. Show me the money. Alright, well, if you're gonna be that way, then I might just have to come to you. I'm gonna come to you while I'm gonna make it worth my while. I'm gonna have a good time while I'm doing so. If I'm gonna be coming, I better be feeling good while I'm doing so. What were we talking about again? What was this conversation going towards? Health. There's a lot of dark areas. Alright, So the fact that there's a save point makes me think this is probably the right way. Got the key. Can't see what I'm shooting. I just see blood happening. Good enough for me. I should be looking for secrets every so often. You're gonna break your TV. You're gonna be real sad. You're gonna be breaking this pristine, beautiful piece of technology. You're gonna feel real bad about it, bro. He dropped. Oh, a soccer ball. He just dropped a soccer ball. I don't think that. Okay, I don't think I believe for a minute. I don't think I believe for a minute. Yeah, I don't think I believe for a minute that when you when somebody from Brazil dies, that there's like a 1% chance a soccer ball will just pop out of their body. I don't think that's real. I'm beginning to think this game maybe is not a perfect representation of what the life and times of Brazil is like. I'm trying to do the setup where I'm like headbutting the thing over and over again, the soccer ball. We found another double golden shotgun. Does that mean I have 4 of them? Fortunately, probably not. Right, so what I want to do is I want to backtrack just a little bit, because there were potentially some things I passed up. Ooh, another double pisty. Double pisty when we get double pissy. Hold on, there was something down here. Secret. More pistol. Oh, I think I got big damage. I got something. The screen's all like fancy. But there's no bad guys, so everyone's dead. Everyone is dead, and it's a little bit harder to see now. Don't know if I love this. These shadowy areas. There we go. We got weird ass. Excuse me? Got weird ass ammo? And just so we're clear, it's one word. Get weird ass ammo. Oh, I get weird because I have ass ammo. I have ammo for my ass, therefore it's weird. Well, things weren't weird before then. Everything was totally normal in this game before that happened. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Yo, what's up, Alias? What's up, buddy? I'm guessing you've probably heard of this wild ass game, Alias. This is my first time whipping it out on stream, on camera, and I'm having a good time whipping it out. It's a very fun little game. Did a playtest. What'd you think of it? Because I'm having a good time. You've probably recognized just the second level, so I'm still, or third level, I think. So I'm still a baby. I'm still a young bab, but I'm having a fun time. I'm an entertained bab at least. Yeah, get gibbed, idiot. It's very unique, for sure, very unique. Now, Alias, what's your opinion? You're, as a non-American, as a Canadian, you're more informed in the affairs of the world than I am. God, it's so fucking bright. Just by nature of not being a United States citizen, do you believe in your heart of hearts that this is an accurate depiction of what life in and around Brazil is like? Because earlier, at first I was thinking maybe it is, but earlier we killed a guy and a soccer ball emerged from his exploded carcass, and I was like, I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if there's if that's quite what it's like in Brazil. But again, fuck do I know, right? I can't pretend I know everything about the world. I can't pretend. I mean, I can pretend, but it's not very convincing. Safe. There we go. We found what was up here. We did find one secret so far. Hit his ass. There we go. We got him. They're the fun kind of crazy. What's up, Gamertech? Yeah, I think the fun kind of crazy is I think the whole vibe with this game. I think that's kind of the whole deal. The fun kind of crazy I think is a great summation for the developer and for the publisher. I think the publisher also published that other hilarious boomer shooter we played late last year, Shooty Rocket Robot Invasion. I think they're the same publishers as the publisher that what am I trying to say? They published this game and Shooty Rocket Robot Invasion. And that game was entirely hilarious and ridiculous and the right kind of shitposty. So that's the vibe, man. I'm all about it. I'm all about that goofy shit. Oh, look, we got the fucking he's the interdimensional shambler, but now he's the interdimensional what is he? A soccer enjoyer? A football fan? I'm not sure what that shirt is. I assume when I see like a jersey kind of thing like that, I just assume it's for something like soccer, maybe. Ow. Ow. Now, if only he had the Timberlands on them, then he'd be the interdimensional Timberler. I don't understand this thing. Yeah, that's how I feel. There's references going right over my head. And I'm sure you saw, too, all the achievements are in Portuguese, and they're, of course, in all caps. As it should be. This is a look through the... Yeah, exactly. This is like the reflection of the world as they see it, and I'm really here for it. I'm having a great time. We're having a really, really good time here. Does the fire hurt us? No, it does not. Which is also accurate into real life. Because in Brazil, fire is harmless, actually, in Brazil. If you leave Brazil, go to any other country, set yourself on fire, it'll hurt quite a bit, actually. But in Brazil, yeah, fire doesn't hurt you. Yeah, different developer, right? Different developer. That's awesome, man. Yeah, 2 out of 3 streak. It's not bad. Got all the kills. There you go. We got the important stuff. The important stuff, that is what matters. That is what matters. A little spill of my hoodie there. Yeah, priorities, baby. It's the, Wait, I'm gonna assume you meant pubic hair. I'll assume you meant pubic hair, Chuck. Because of the waxes, right? That's the term, right? That's what we're going for. Is it a parade? I will interrupt this parade. Zero hesitation. Oh, see, yeah, when they die, they become soccer balls. Like, I don't know if that's accurate. Not sure if that's how it works, but it'd be cool if it was. Oh, shit. Oh, God. What's this? Okay, just a random platform. I'm not sure if I was supposed to fall down or not, but I done did it. So I must live with my actions, my choices. Probably going back and forth, isn't it? So this is a lava road, of course. Surprise, motherfuckers, I'm here. There's the soccer ball guy. I think these guys always, if you give them, they always turn into a soccer ball. Because at first I thought it was a % chance, but now it seems like it's all the time. A developer, yeah, that'd be nice. I would say ideally with the translation. He's just staring at the wall. Yeah, that would help. My gringo ass for sure. No question. Can we see Carnival and Rio de Janeiro? Maybe we'll see that later on. Maybe we'll see it later on in the game. Who knows? All we know is we're trying to close this portal. Yeah, drama. I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced. Can I go in the hole? I'll try to shoot it open, maybe. Wouldn't have not a ton of pistol ammo, so clip through the wall. A little bit of clipping. I just saw this. I wondered if there was something over there. Can I jump over it? Not quite. Heals. Got quick save action. There's a little something over here. Can I shoot something? Open the wall? Not quite. That's fine. This music is somehow becoming like more cacophonous as time goes on. I'm trying to like tune it out with my brain. I'm trying to tune it out with my brain, and I think at the same time it would be helpful to like lower it further and or like mute it. But at the same time, I think it helps put you in like the mood for the game. It's like to get you in the right vibe space. So I think we stick with it because I think it's representative of like the fucking jangly ass banging on shit sound and feel that you would expect. So we spawned over there, and I immediately jumped down like a dumbass. There was some ammo there, I think, which we really don't need. Let's see if there was anything over there. I was actually more curious if there was anything elsewhere. Actually, I'm not sure if I can jump back onto that platform anyway. The Night Rain or Trailmakers? Yeah, I could do either one. At least that sounds nice. Especially if there was other homies. If there were other duders. for some activities. Some illicit, questionably legal activities. It's a certain sense of urgency, yeah, and chaotic energy that you really kind of need for this game's headspace. I'm trying to jump down. I'm trying to jump. Good enough. Oh fuck, not good enough. I needed to make that jump. Fucking shit. All right. I'll come back in a moment. I'll at least pop this. Let's do this. Oh, there's the platform. Okay, cool. So we can just waltz up ourselves. Not wait for the platform to come all the way back. So the level presumably ends right there, but there might be secrets. I might do best to look for some secrets. Call me. My first name must be Ryan. The way there are some secrets to find. Alex, you're hilarious. I'll save you the trouble and say it to myself. Alex, you're so funny. What this? Straight up AK-40s. No, it's a MAC-10 47. It's just a cool machine gun thing, but the fact that it's like an AK. So if it's a MAC-10 in the shape of an AK-47 or an AK-47 in the shape of a MAC-10, does that imply they'll be able to dual wield at some point? I hope the answer is yes. It uses the same ammo as the pisties. So I guess really at this point right now, it's kind of a fit and form replacement for the pisties. Weird level design. Right, there's empty corners. Right, I think it's probably on purpose. It probably isn't an oversight by the dev. The dev was probably saying, like, to themselves, like, yes, I could fix that, but funny. I could fix this, or I could change that, but funny, though. Funny is spelled F-U-N-N-I, which, as we all know, has a very different, you know, a different interpretation than, like, regular funny. Now, I need that golden ticket key. That golden ticket key, of course. All right, so the door we saw that said interact key is not the exit, then, presumably. Yeah, it's all hastily put together, yet I think very intentional. And when I saw that sign, I just assumed it meant that was the end, or like a ending for the level, maybe not the ending. Found some lava. Yeah, talking about misaligned textures and things just like not quite adding up, like just yeah, random gaps in things. Oh, secret area. Oh, and I found armor. Colette. Now we got that golden ticket key, baby. I got the golden ticket key. And quick save. Thing behind here. Nope. All right. Let's get on back to our bad selves. I might bust out some rocket action just because I don't know what the max amount of rocket ammo we can carry is. So I'll just assume that we're like getting close. And we're just gonna move on this way. Just a lot of jank, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I know... Well, I guess I don't know, but I'm assuming the kind of vibe here is that, like... Yes, we all know the meme, come to Brazil, posted in all caps, at, like, the comment section of a band's tour page. Like, yes, we all know, come to Brazil. All the memes, all the shit posts kind of around that. Only 12 enemies in that level, by the way. So... I guess there's, like... I think the idea is, yeah, there's, like, this presumed... chaotic energy that surrounds like Brazil internet culture, or like how like not Brazil itself, but like just internet, the energy I guess around like its internet denizens. And that's reflected in a lot of ways, like the whole like I've seen other games that maybe has like a very dedicated and very like enthusiastic modding community that's more centered around South America, and by extension a lot of that is in Brazil specifically. So yeah, there's like kind of this vibe that's like energetic and a little bit chaotic and like very enthusiastic and like overly and really just positive in general. It's like, but like that's like I guess the internet culture or stereotype, whatever you want to call it, for like how this is all being carried out. It's very bizarre, and as someone who's not really familiar with it, it's interesting getting it like power blasted in front of me. Like I'm you know, as someone who's kind of on the outside looking in, I'm getting the fucking fire hose right now. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about the fire hose. It's very enjoyable. It's just very weird. It's very weird. I can't pretend to say I enjoyed. Oh, we found the fucking hard base, man. No, it's I want this. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yep. You can hear it when you get close. All my neighbors are always staying up late listening to drum and bass, whether they like it or not. And he fucking cranks that shit. Right, like, yeah, Latin American, like, bootleg video games and bootleg mods for games, yes. So let it be known. Let it be known. Sorry, hold on. Alright, hold on. Excuse me. Zero? I don't understand. Is it ambient? Nope. Water, son of a, what are you? What is it? Oh, it's a sound. Oh my fucking Christ. He said it almost broke me, and I get it, man. I fucking get it, man. There are, yeah, the memes are loud. Yeah, I think that's like, not like necessarily audio level, but just loud overall. Just high volume. Good fucking Christ. But there's a lot of love for it, for sure. Amazing, man. Just amazing. I'm at 20 HP right now. Don't you worry about being at low HP. It's fine. It's fine. My guy's doing the, like, no emote. I love it, man. Is the soundtrack come in vinyl? It comes in Brazil. That's correct, Eris. It's correct. Can I launch it like a frisbee? Oh man. All right. Well, this fucking got my ass good. I'm gonna raise it back up to 20%. So you'll just have to bear with me while I'm in this room. The fucking loud ass, shit ass dance club that we're in, the discotheque, I suppose. I got an achievement for finding the developers. There they are. And I offer them. Oh no, they're not. They're just a physical object. They're not like people. They're just objects. There's like a deconstruction to be found there about, you know, how we're all just commodity, viewed as commodity by Western culture, viewed and measured by our productivity, all that jazz. It's like the second floor, obviously. Like how it gets kind of quiet after a while there. We got Gerardo over on YouTube. He says, great soundtrack, by the way. Well, the great thing about this game's soundtrack is that it's really hard to like, ignore it. It's really hard to not have it constantly blasting. I'm impressed that they made this particular level, or this particular room's music a sound effect. And I guess the idea is that it's being projected from one part of that room, because if you walk away from it, you know, quiets down. So maybe that's a limitation of the Quake engine that says we can make sounds emanate from one zone, but music not necessarily. Or you can, but the devs said, no, but funny though. It's funny if loud. Loud equals funny, and if it subverts the expectations of the player and they try to turn it down and they realize they can't, well, you know, again, I'm a big enjoyer of like Corruptions and Vinesauce, Joel, and Vinny for that matter, and Mike, and they're all big practitioners of the philosophy that loud equals funny. So it's kind of fitting, really. It all just feels very familiar. All right, Lego fella. I don't know if Lego is particularly exciting for parts of Latin America, but I wouldn't blame them because Lego fucking rocks. Drop his ass. There we go. So we got a couple of these thingies here, which I'm curious about. However, there was that one thingy way back this way. Way back this way. And there was an arrow pointing this way, so I'm going to see what's going on over here. My ears are just never ready. I can't imagine playing this on headphones. He tried to bust out the chainsaw. We were too quick for him, man. That thing. Quick save. It's odd that there's a quick save button that you have to press in the game and not a manual save. Actually, no, you can do a manual save. You can do a manual save. But you can't do a quick save. Oh, here we go. We found the actual rocket launcher now. There's the zoom, by the way. It's the actual rocket launcher, the FLA rocket launcher, not the broken golden rocket launcher that actually shoots grenades. On the environment, right. So that's how they did it. So it is kind of a technical limitation then. Okay, that's not the secret or an exit. That's just a guy, or a couple guys rather, with a door or like a sliding glass wall that just kind of slowly ekes out. There we go. Played it on headphones. Yep. That'd fucking do it, man. There we go. 1 of 2 secrets. Not bad. Got all 47 kills. Yeah, you had to make that room real quick if you're playing on headphones. No question. All right. And we're switching to the good stuff. And by good stuff, I mean water. It's that time of night. Yeah, and it's also a choice, yeah, because I mean, I guess the music in the rest of that level was fairly chill, relatively. Visit this place, Tanga Mandapio. There we go. We found it. Open the door. Same thing on the table. Yep. Whatever this drama brand is, I guess it's maybe a brand of alcohol. It looks like it's like a little like a cup of something, some kind of bevy. And open with a nice, chill little rocket experience to get the ball rolling. Yeah, the shotgun should make quick work of these fellers. Ouch. This fucking guy. 2 rockets on him. Clank, 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 clank. Big good amounts of pistol ammo here. I'll grab a couple more. Chunk, lots of extra stuff. I'm curious to see what the boss battles are gonna look like, because I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be no shortage of like some weird levels and some curious bosses. We already fought an interdimensional shambler, but the interdimensional shambler is more of a mini boss, really. It's just a powerful enemy more than a boss. So there's even more. There's even more to be experienced, Alex. I mean, I know about what was it? Cerveza Cristal, which might not be Brazilian specifically. That might be Mexican, or I mean, there's lots of Latin American countries, and that might actually. I know cerveza is Spanish for beer, but it might also be Portuguese for beer. I'm not exactly sure. But no, I'm aware that there's a whole lot more potentially, but I'm not sure what this game will have for us. The one way to find out, baby. Only one goddamn way to find out. I love the memes of that one edit of Star Wars where instead of like having ad breaks, they just built the ads directly into the movie with very clever editing. It's honestly impressive, and the incredible shitposts that followed once like that became more well known. Heck, anything up there? There might be. Oh, there is something up there for sure. I guess I could maybe try to do a grenade hop or a rocket hop, but we already have the rocket launchers. That's just more ammo. Maybe if I could just hop across the top, maybe that's all I need. Cerveza Cristal. Yeah. Cerveza Cristal. It's legit. That's the thing. It's not a meme. It's like actually a thing that they did. It's not like a shitpost. Well, it is a shitpost, but it's like a real edit of Star Wars that's out there. I mean, the memes are funny, yes, but it's also like very real. Double golden shotgun again, and we got rocket launcher. Hell yes. Also have full pistol and what's it called? AK-47 Mac 10 ammo. We also got invincible and also something else like a hammer. Maybe infinite ammo for a short time. Hold on. Take out the demon goons. Okay. Aim quick save. I'm gonna guess I probably don't need to kill you, but I will kill the demon fellers. I've infinite health for a time, and my damage is extra good right now for a time as well. Ouch. Oh. Fortunately, not that many bad guys. But the demon guys got. That was pretty satisfying. The golden key. I'm good. Are you sure? You don't look very good, but take his word for it. He doesn't look great, but anyone knows him, it's gonna be him. See, like this misaligned texture. I go, is it a secret, or is it just kind of there? It's just kind of hanging out. We'll take it for now. Take their word for it that they're indeed good. Thing in here. Yeah. No. All right. Moving along. Moving along then. More fun things here. So definitely get the damage up whenever we're fighting these freaking dudes. On a broom. No, it's an axe. I don't know what that is. Here, let's find more dudes to kill while I've got this like big damage increase. Ouch. Anyone else to kill? I keep getting all these damage multipliers, but nothing to kill. Apart from the lava. Well, let's see if I fulfilled our duties. Do a little quick save action. What's up, Elgasso? So yeah, take out the demon goons that took the village and end the possession. Please save Mr. Morning? Mr. Morning, you say? They put so much effort into it. Exactly. Yeah, building the Cerveza Cristal adds into Star Wars. That's just incredible. So, and which is, it's also kind of brilliant, because if someone like pirates the movie, or like downloads it, or even like purchases it legit, you still have to watch the ads because they're built into like the video content itself. So you're there whether you like it or not, and it's ridiculous, but it's kind of brilliant. Insofar as advertisers, I'm sure we're very happy. Well, yeah, as happy as they could be given the unique circumstances. Alright, so that's probably the exit. I'm going to see if there's anything else before we mosey on that way. We found a very small-looking gun. We also have we have so much ammo. They're like loading us up with lots of fun things. I can't help but wonder if we have a boss battle in our future, if they're loading us up with all these fun thingies. What do they say? Slot B? Is that what that says? Bullet spam fellows. They're kind of like the night dudes, but even more spammy. What did it say? It says... Ow. I'm sure we'll get another close look at them eventually, but for now... Yeah, I couldn't quite see what their shirt says. We got Aaron in the house. What's up, Aaron? He says, give me that blue bomber. Good shit, man. Good shit. There we go. And more rockets. This is a secret area? Doesn't feel very secret to me, but sure. Sure. Go off, Queen. Queen and or King in this case. That might just be a guy. Not like an enemy, but just some fucking dude. I will not wish harm upon him for the time being, but I will wish harm upon you way over there. Get fucked. Oh! Oh, that's a shambler, I think. That's another interdimensional shambler. And they're really sad. I wonder if I can splash damage to the wall. No, I don't think so. Doesn't work that way. Couldn't blame me for trying. The full assault rifle ammo / pistol ammo / nail gun ammo, I suppose. Alright, so now we'll do this legit. We'll actually start opening doors. Oh, is there something here, by the way? Oh, another secret area. Like I was you just walk through the wall. Very good. Even more rockets. No complaints here. So many secret areas, baby. So many secret areas, baby, but not so many secret baby areas. That's fine by me. Jump on down and do this legit. Ouch. Ouch. The acid, it hurts. Hurts my skin. And, wait, hold on. Was there something else in that room? Ugh. Ouch. Ouch. It hurts. Ouch. It hurts really bad. Because this room was weird. And there was, like, something going on here with it's either a switch or a broom. Or a shoot. Like, I'm not quite sure I understand what's happening here. The painting on the wall. I don't understand. And there's 3 lanterns. And there's, like, a little well of like, lava or something. I'm not sure I understand. But, yeah, whatever's going on here, it's weird. Over here, like, yeah, is there, like, a secret to be found? What's going on here? I got nothing. Got truly nothing. We got all this stuff. Yeah, nothing here. I, of course, took more damage jumping through the lava like a dumbass. I'm making things more complicated for myself. I needed to. Whoop, shit. So I'm going to grab... Oh, I'm dead! Well, quick load. Yes. It was here. Which means... Let's see, this was... After we did this. Okay, so really that's... We're pretty much all caught up then. Because by that point, I had returned from playing around up here and picking up that secret and all that jazz. And pissing those guys off, yeah. Good enough, good enough. I'll traverse through this one. I'll do a fun, cheeky little save for fun. Ouch. We'll do a fun little save action. Might hurt. Bam. Alright. Everything's already dead out here, so that's all well and good. They're already not happy with me. They're like pre-mad. There's save Savio at something 16. Praga 16. So it's a dog. It's just a dog. Yep. And he gave me a key, and he gave us a mission. We need to save somebody. So there we go. So that's what we're fun to do. So there's the shambler, and we're gonna shamble his ass. Ouch. If we break his line of sight, he can't get us with his bullshit laser vision thing. Oh, shit, I was gonna say I'm gonna get fucked here, and not the good kind. Yo, what's up, Shock Value? He says things are getting salty with Arc Raiders. I've heard that, like, there's some sour feelings with some folks who've been playing that game. Of course, like, the griefing, of course, will always be controversial. The griefing will always be a problem. And we'll rub some folks the wrong way. So that, I know, is just kind of built into the equation. Just please don't be a moron, right? Yeah. Just wait for the salt to shake up. Well, I mean, if no matter what, it is a PvE and PvP game. So, you know, much like Rust, much like DayZ, I think. So, like, you know, those that wish to play cooperatively, those that wish to, like, fuck over others and like cause the griefing, you know, there will always be those kind of at odds with those two philosophies on the game. And the good news, for better or for worse, I suppose, is that it's the weekend. So, like, the people that are, like, trying to cause shit are gonna be, like, really enabled right now. Because it's Saturday, obviously. So the good news is, like, it's probably, like, a limited time thing. It probably won't be going on forever. Or it'll also never go away. But I figure it means that, like, eventually things will quiet down, at least temporarily. So it's not gonna be, like, constant salt, but I know it'll be a recurring theme for sure. Yeah, which I assume it's both. I assume everyone's getting salty. The employed versus the unemployed. Well, I mean, it's just like no matter how you slice it, I know more people play on the weekends. So like when you get more people that play, you get just a greater chance of people getting mad. And also the people that play on weekends probably don't play as much during the week. So generally speaking, their playtime will be smaller. So, you know, you're getting matched up with, or like in matchmaking at least, with like dads who don't really have a lot of time for games. So, you know, they fire up Call of Duty once a week. They fire up Battlefield, what have you. And, you know, they get fucking griefed by some 12-year-old who like calls them racial slurs on open mic. Like, of course, you know, that kind of thing will drive their patience down a little bit. I don't know if that happens on Arc Raiders, but you're just using like the stereotypical Battlefield, oh, not Battlefield, but Call of Duty experience where it's like, you know, 38-year-old dude whose job just wears him down, fires up the game once a week just to unwind, and he's just getting like teabagged by like 13-year-olds who like say they want to fuck his mom or some shit. It's like they just kind of go like, bro, I just wasn't made for these times, man. What the hell? Aggression level queuing. Interesting. Maybe that's the crux of the issue then. It's usually pretty chill. It looks like a fun game. I don't think it's the kind of game I'd ever want to solo queue. Of course, our friend Kraft plays it a decent... Well, was playing it for a while. I don't know if he's still playing it nowadays, but I know for a good couple weeks or maybe even a month or so, he was playing it on a pretty regular basis. And every time he played it, every time he streamed it at least, I always thought it looked pretty cool. So, like, queuing with the homies, I could see it, but maybe not enough to solo queue. But yeah, the Northern Lions did. And I think that's maybe part of the... Oh, they just... What the... Why are they, like, on the ground? What the fuck? Are they... I think they're just not very... They're just not very coordinated. That's fine. They're trying their best. No, I heard about the Northern Lions shit, and I think that's maybe part of the problem, because, like, you know, when you see excessively popular streamer pulling shit like that, the kids that watch him are like, oh, you know, being mean is funny, and they'll want to like jump in on that too. So it kind of causes that trickle down effect of like of where the shit rolls downhill, so to speak. So that's probably part of the salt as well. Hold on, what did we find exactly? We found it's a fab smoking snake. Is this a vape pen? Paper money airplane. Homaging Brazilian presenter ready. You got what? Excuse me, what? I don't understand what these words mean, bro. Yeah, the bad karma, dude. Yeah, you described it as karmic debt, and I thought that was very funny. And probably not inaccurate. All right, what's this thing do? Let's see what this thing do. Oh, it's paper airplanes. Okay. I only have 6 of these, and I'm scared that it's gonna do something stupid. Let's see what this one does. Oh, it's the fucking shambler laser thing, right? It's like little dance moves. It looked like they were just falling over. But you think solo queue is more chill? I mean, I guess. Oh, does it put you in different like matchmaking situations, solo queuing versus teams? Because I assumed if you joined in team, or if you solo queued, you would be paired with random teammates. Whereas, like, if it's every man for themselves, man or woman, every individual for themselves, or team mode, then I could see, yeah, just in general, team play being a little bit more sweaty. That was weird. Like, just random polygon that I got stuck on. That was weird. Yeah, I'm just getting stuck on just random, like, invisible polygons. Invisible collisions. Alright, so we're gonna, like, just kind of fire into a crowd, which is not normally something I would advocate for. Why are they not reacting? Okay, now some of them are. Well, some stampede out here. Alright, what's this thing do? Bam. Oh, it's like the... I mean, it's just... I don't think it's anything particularly special. The noise it made was the noise that happens in Quake when you get teleported, or when you telefrag, maybe? So maybe it's like a guaranteed insta-kill. Well, probably not. It's probably just a big, like a big damage thing. And that's the quad damage. So the hammer is quad damage. Very nice. Probably should have gotten that before I started just unloading, but as a result, I have all this extra damage, but no one to unload it upon. Unless... Oh, okay, I thought it was hopeful. More misaligned shenanigans. Very good. Hello. Get to the boat, mate. You got it, homie. Are they Australian? Is that the idea why they're saying mate? Duducato. We found it. We found it, baby. It's the BFG. Yeah, that makes more sense. They're super powerful, but very little ammo. Yeah. I mean, we're doing pretty okay. Oh, I thought it was the same ammo as a rocket launcher, but if it's a laser gun, it makes sense that it wouldn't. That's probably the weird-ass ammo. We found the weird-ass ammo, like, a few times. If I had to guess, that's probably what's going down, then. I just love these dudes there. When you find them, they're just in this default animation, and then when they die, they're back in the default animation. That's delightful. Anything else I can stock up on? I can go up top, though. Ooh, there's a kitty cat, or some kind of creature. So if you're solo, it's used. Okay, if it's used the other solos. That's good at least. Demon Bet. Yep. Yep. And then Pentacampeo. There we go. There we go. Very good. Maybe something up top. Let's see if there's anything else on that side. We got Scotty in the house. What's up, Scotty? Met the developer of this game. That's awesome. Big recommend. The game is very fun. It's a very fun game for sure. I'm glad you had a nice time at that event, Scotty. That sounds excellent. I think I saw that the publisher for this game is going to be at MagFest in a week or two. And I haven't been to MagFest in a long time, but there was a good couple years where I would go every year. So I'm glad that the developer sounds like he's getting to go to cool events, and it sounds like the publisher is also getting around, which makes me happy to see. It means everything is expensive. That's delightful and accurate, probably. At these like overpriced mall areas, we got McDale Street. I thought it was gonna be a McDonald's. I got excited. My American heart began to swell with pride, but nope, that was just the heart disease that all of us Americans have. Thing around here, there's a little gap here, but it's just for show. Yep. All right. All the big room. All right, let's go upstairs real quick. Cool upstairs. Just chilling. I don't want to interrupt them. That's not true. I do want to interrupt them. Is this a gib? I think it was a gib. That's because then you can like hacky sack them and kick them around. I'm not familiar with McDale Street. Game quick saved. Sure is. Let's go on down. We got the key. We wouldn't have been able to go too much farther without it. The developer. Oh, the developer's a streamer themselves. That's incredible. That's extra funsies. Carla. Quite sure what that says. Is it a secret? Can I shoot to activate? I don't do enough shoot to activate attempts. Sometimes I'll walk up to something. There's like a touch to activate, but Quake, of course, had the shoot to activate for a whole bunch of its secrets and other things. So eventually enter here. Is this a secret? Nothing up there. Hope it's not sacrilegious, whatever I'm shooting. There might be a space back there, but a lot of lava, which I'm not a big fan of. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I would sure hope so. Niche Brazilian references, right. And I'm sure a lot of that is going way over my gringo-ass head. So, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of, like, subtleties that I'm sure I'm missing out on. But even as a gringo, I'm having a good time. The game just on its surface level is very, very fun. And one of those where it doesn't look, it looks like a shitpost, and I guess it kind of is, but it's pretty well made. I mean, it's, you know, no glitches, no shenanigans. It's really fun. And I'm not surprised by that. McDale Street. Oh, McDale List, maybe? Maybe that's it. Funk MC. Oh, it became a meme. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, so I thought it was McDale Street, but if McDale List is the guy's name or like or stage name, you can just shoot them while they're down. It don't matter. None of this matters. Incredible. King size me maybe. No, king size the Niteroi. Secret area. It's just a secret area. Are you sure? I got an achievement for it apparently. This game is not afraid to stock you up with ammo and the goods. And I'm grateful for that, honestly. I'm grateful for it. You can hopscotch along that way. There's probably well, we did see that one other little side door area. I'm gonna check that next. There might be something along those lines. Can I just make that jump? If I was like any damn good at timing like a rocket jump, I would say I could rocket jump. You could also probably, well, we'll do it legit. We'll do it legit. I was like, I could maybe skip some things, but yeah. This ain't no speed run. I'm in no rush. What this? Oh. Do I have to like catch up to the, yeah. It's moving the whole ass building. That's incredible. That's good. Yep. We fucking made it. Anything upstairs? Donkey, apparently. Oh, I missed a couple of like subway seats up or something. All right, pray tell. Excuse me? What? Did you make a noise? Okay, if it's making a noise, I heard something like once. Like a funny noise for a moment there. Hold on, what's this? It is... I legit can't read it. D-O-U-I... Yeah, I don't know. I'll move on with my life. Sequence complete is all I know. It opened this door. Good enough for me, baby. Now, we did miss this center path. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem or not. Guess I can go backwards. Now, it only just has rockets, and I think I am full on rockets, yeah. So, that's all well and good. I'm guessing we probably had to do this sequence to open up that door. To open up this door, that is. Regardless, though, we got it. That's what matters. There we go, man. A guy that sells famously huge portions. Ah, there it is. Not the super size, the king size. Amazing. Just amazing. That one. I have so many rockets. It's like, I don't really need to use the rockets on these little fellas. But I might as well, because the game is just flinging rockets at me. Rocket ammo at me. So I might as well make the most of it. That guy's toast. He's toast and gibbed. Alright, so I think that's it for now. I do wonder how long the game is. I'm gonna guess it's probably not, like, enormous. But probably not super short. I'm guessing this is not a one-sitting kind of game. There's some, like, Quake map packs can be completed in one sitting. But given that this is a, you know, game that you have to purchase, I think it's a fairly cheap game when you, like, not cheaply made. I'm not trying to, like, shitpost here or, like, talk down to anything. But, I mean, I think the game is not overly expensive. Mette Isenta? Trono da Princesa. Okay. Yes, I will nod my head and pretend I know what that is. Trust me, I'm knowledgeable on some things, just not this. Not what I'm seeing here. I'm glad we got the quad damage and there's no bad guys to use it on because the done did kill. Maybe I should explore first and then kill. I just get excited when I get to blow shit up, man. Can you blame me? It's a city. Okay, that's probably the city where the comically large French fry containers are sold. By the way, does anybody have opinions on the internet? Do you think people have opinions on the internet? Nah, that would never happen. No, I'll finish the thought. Does anybody have opinions on your favorite French fries? Like the restaurant or chain that does the best French fries? Because, you know, everybody's always down for like a big ol' heckin' glob of French fries. The king size French fries in that city. That sounds great. And, but like, if you could choose, yes, but whomst's fries would I want to have a giant container of? Popeyes does good fries. I've never been to Popeyes. I've never once been there. This is the item money paper plane of Savio. That's this guy. That's the BFG. Electric powers that can kill multiple enemies at once. Press 8 twice to use it. Need the Fab Snake to be able to use the... Oh, interesting. You can't use it without this guy. Chicken Express or McDonald's? Damn, I've never heard of Chicken Express before. Also, Dude or Dead, good to see you, my man. I've at least heard of Popeyes, but I've never been there, and I've never heard of Chicken Express. I was talking to one of Gracie's friends, one of her high school buddies that we've hung out with a couple times, and they were saying that their favorite is a local place, and they were saying like, yeah, I think their fries put Five Guys' fries to shame, and I was like, well, I like Five Guys' fries, but is Five Guys my favorite? I don't know. I don't know if they're my favorite. I do like them. I won't deny that I like their fries, but it got me thinking, yeah, what is my favorite French fry? And I don't know if I have an answer. I've had Rowley's, which I think is sometimes known as Checkers in other regions. But I've had Rowley's before, but it's been a long fucking time. I know some people consider them some of the best. Oh, I should have had the quad damage here. And I've heard people say, some folks say that theirs is the best. And of course, everyone loves McDonald's. I've always thought McDonald's fries are just okay. They're not bad, but I think I like Wendy's fries more, or Burger King. I feel like most fast food chains are either better or at least on par with McDonald's. What are some of the other ones? And I'm blanking on some of the other ones, honestly. I think Wendy's is usually viewed pretty positively. Oh, Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is one that a lot of folks go hype on. And Gracie loves Steak and Shake fries. She likes the shoestring fries, the like stringy ones. Yeah, Five Guys. I do like Five Guys, and maybe I would call them my favorite. But it's just like I don't have like an obvious like, oh, it's gotta be these. Like I like them, yeah, for sure. Consistency is important. Yeah, Burger King and McDonald's in general. Yeah, exactly. McDonald's is usually more consistent though. You got me there. It is usually fairly consistent. You know, you go to McDonald's, get their fries. You're pretty confident you know what to expect. So the consistency is helpful. And I guess that's really the draw of most food chains. In the water. This is okay. You can swim up this little wall. It's kind of fun. I appreciate the stealth, by the way. Stealth mechanics. They had no idea I was there. They didn't even hear me coming. Yeah, they had the condoms with earmuffs over them. They didn't hear me coming. Launch a little rocket action into that room. Kill almost everything in one hit because we're just that good. Yeah, good stuff, man. Standard salted fries, Bojangles. I've actually never been to Bojangles before. Save Salvio, he's in the back. Alright, sure thing. If that was like white hair around him for a minute there, I thought it was Charles Martinet. With like the white hair, but without that and with the smiley face over his head, I have no idea. But we'll save Salvio, or Savio rather. If I play hacky sack with some skulls, apparently. Yeah, this makes me think there's other restaurants I need to check out. I've never been to Bojangles, but I've at least seen the logo before. I don't know if I have any near me, unfortunately. I think it's maybe a chain that's not as popular in the Midwest. Can taste the dread from the teenagers that cook them. And maybe that's the problem, too, because I worked at McDonald's for 2 years during high school, so maybe being that I'm all too familiar with that particular flavor of dread, maybe that's why I consider the fries just kind of okay. Because the dread is something I, like, was overexposed on, and now it just doesn't... It's not like a thing I seek out. It's like, it's overrated. I've had that dread before. It's fine. Like the chunky natural cut. Are you, Aaron, I'm trying to remember, are you one of the enjoyers of the steak fries? Where it's like, you like the thick boys? Because steak fries, I mean, I never say no to any kind of French fry, but... I don't usually reach for them. Like, I don't usually go out of my way for them because they are oftentimes undercooked and kind of soggy and not very crunchy. So I think they're hard to do right, honestly. You know, Steak and Shakes near you? Well, I mean, again, I don't mean to get too political pantsy, but at least for my extremely opinionated purposes, I'm okay with not going to Steak and Shake very often. We actually have one or two fairly close to us. This is Show de Milo, apparently. What style do I like? I'm not a big steak fry guy. I do like the shoestring. The shoestring fries I'm fine with. Standard cut is fine. Waffle fries I enjoy. I don't know if I have a strong opinion on which one I like the most necessarily. get back up here because I think there might be more to explore. Like getting stuck on all the level geometry. What about animal style In-N-Out? Ooh, yeah. I've never been to In-N-Out. Of course, I've only been to California once, and I've only been to Texas a few times in recent memory. I'm trying to remember if In-N-Out is in Florida or not. But anyway, no, I've never actually been to In-N-Out, and I've never been to Whataburger. I've heard Whataburger is very good. It's another one I ought to experience at some point before I'm too. Before I get to the point where I'm old, where I'm like too old, and I have to like be extremely conscious of my health. I thought for a moment this was a like a Trojan horse situation, like enemies were spilling out the back. The Silver Key of Destiny. Are these giant VHS tapes? And it's a giant VHS player. Hi-fi stereo. Well, can't argue with that. It's high fidelity. It says right there. It's a TV studio, clearly. Do I like crinkle? Yeah, crinkle cut I like. I wouldn't say crinkle cut's my favorite, but it's. I would say I would like standard cut and waffle fries and shoestring more than crinkle cut. If it was a tier list, I would put like a lot of them at A rank. Crinkle I would put as B or C. Steak fries I'd probably put D. But not F, because it's like, it's still good. Or maybe I would, yeah, I'd probably say steak is probably a C. The Popeye fries are good though. Yeah, waffle fries for sure. Do wedges count? That's a good question. I like wedges as well. I would say for the sake of the conversation, it does. Fuddruckers. I've never been to Fuddruckers. But of course, I love Idiocracy, and I love the bit where Fuddruckers slowly over time turns into buttfuckers. That is quality, absolute cinema right there. But no, I would say potato wedges for this conversation count, because usually if you have an option for potato wedges, it's like kind of seen as a side a la French fries. Like same kind of idea. So yeah, I would say it counts for this kind of conversation. We still have so many rockets. I'm just mainlining rockets, and I just can't get rid of these damn things. Enormous drum set and guitar and bass, just enormous. The spicy boys, yeah, I'm a big sucker for spicy anything. So yeah, if there's like a spicy fry seasoning or like a spicy, yeah, wedge seasoning, I'm all about it, baby. Actually, that's the other thing too. All right, I changed my answer because the best French fries I ever had, I hope you're sitting down for this, were while we were in Japan. Aaron, you probably remember the goofy ass like buttered, like, oh god, butter something flavor that was on those fries at Wendy's we went to, at Japanese Wendy's, and like the cool teriyaki seasoning that they put on the fries at McDonald's in Japan. So if not just for the novelty, those might be my favorite. But that's such a cheating answer, because of course you were like the ones in Japan, Alex. You know I can't go more than 5 seconds without talking about that trip, so that's maybe my cheaty answer, just a little bit cheaty. I see there's like stuff up there, but I don't know if I can get to it. Oh, can I jump through the platform thing? Oh, for that matter, how do I get back to the platform? Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Oh, here we go. There's a button here. So then we can use that to jump. Yeah. It's a secret, but you can see it in plain sight. Hiding in plain sight. And I don't think there's anything to grab, actually. Whataburger's the king of inconsistency. That's a shame, because I've heard really good things about it. Our friend Jet, he's a big Whataburger proselytizer, and he points out usually that Whataburger is like a nice, like, not amazing, but like pretty like chill burger option, where it's not like overly like greasy or like even fancy, but it's like nice and like chill and consistent. So if you've had inconsistent Whataburger experiences, then that is unfortunate. You like the waffle fries? Yeah, I do like waffle fries. That might be, they're certainly up there as far as like some of my favorite cuts of fries go. Favorite condiment for fries. I'm extremely weird when it comes to French fries. I rarely fuck with condiments. I mean, seasonings, of course, like whatever seasonings are provided, but I don't usually do ketchup. I don't usually do mayonnaise or mustard or barbecue sauce. Very, very rarely. If there's like a custom sauce that a place makes in-house, then I might try it. But usually I'm all about like the crunch and the salt and the texture of the fry, and condiments just kind of get in the way of that for me. So, not here to yuck anyone else's yum, but just for me, very strangely, I know I'm kind of on my own there, but yeah, I don't usually use it as a condiment delivery mechanism. And not my kind of thing. I know that, oh god, what is it? Raisin Canes. I know everybody gets turned. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of people get turned on Raisin Canes. Their cane sauce, I think is what it's called. Apparently, it's wildly unhealthy, which I'm sure is shocking. Gotta kill the one with the key. Gotta kill that one first. I know it's shocking that a fast food chain would be unhealthy, but yeah, apparently the Raisin Cane sauce is like particularly egregious in that department. But I know that's a big sauce a lot of folks like to dip their fries in. Oh, what I step on? I stepped on something and my guy just like something splorted. Yeah, fries are yeah. At the end of the day, I think I don't really know if I have like an honest answer as a favorite though. Oh yeah, paprika. Yeah, any sort of like paprika seasoning, any sort of like spicy seasoning. Solid choice. By the way, El Gausa says, I got something for you, Alex. Check it. Check it. Here we go. Thing that is normal. Ew, boring. But it's Japan. I try really hard not to be super cartoonish and predictable. But, man, I am turning into this guy. I am turning into this guy more than I want to admit that I am. I don't want to admit it, but it's the goddamn truth, unfortunately. The consomme fries at Wendy's. Yeah, more of a mayo enjoyer, yeah. Yeah, I want to say we did Japan, McDonald's, and Wendy's, and we, of course, did Domino's. Trying to think of the other chains we had while we were... The American chains we had while we were there, and, of course, Starbucks. But, yeah, of the fries of the American persuasion fries we had, yeah, probably the Wendy's. Japanese Wendy's. Like the garlic aioli. It's just a long line. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if it was kind of overrated. I mean, I've heard people say that In-N-Out is overrated, and I don't doubt that it probably is. I still want to try it. I still want to try In-N-Out. I still want to try Whataburger. I do like Shake Shack. We do get Shake Shack here in the States. Or here in the States, that's a dumb thing to say. Here in the Midwest. And it's good. I think I probably am more partial towards Five Guys. I acknowledge Five Guys is expensive and even overpriced. I acknowledge that, but I do think I like it more when push comes to shove. Crystal says good fries. I'm not familiar. I'm guessing that's a chain, right? Oh yeah, ranch. That's another one. Ranch dressing for sure. Mayo is good with fries, yeah. French fries are boy, but in Japan, oh my god. Actually, it wasn't even the fries themselves. It was the seasonings being how weird and like creative they were. That I think was what got me. Because yeah, the fries were just fries. It was nothing exciting. But the seasonings, bro, the seasonings, it was really something peak. Really something special. The fries are pretty shitty, but yeah, that's right. Everyone says the animal style. That's what everyone says. And 9 times out of 100, why did I say 9 times out of 100? 9 times out of 10, whenever Five Guys comes up, you'll always get some person that says, Five Guys is actually overrated, and I don't doubt that it is. But I just want to try it at some point. Just to say that I've tried it, so I can, you know, so I can feel like I'm part of the conversation. I can feel important. But no, I'm prepared to be fully whelmed by the experience. Thanks, fella. Talk to the aliens. I thought you said the Allens. Super brava. It's the end of the level. There you go. There you go, man. But yeah, I don't know if I would do animal style necessarily, but I guess that's what you gotta do, because that's the In-N-Out experience. Maybe. Blast his ass. Heading on to the aliens. Maybe we're going to Super Americados. Maybe it's another shopping mall. It's like White Castle. Ah, okay. And of course, White Castle, they're in the conversation as well. I find their fries to be okay. I mean, I haven't had White Castle in a long fucking time, but I'd probably also rate them around B tier for me personally. It's just okay, yeah. I do like Five Guys, but it's expensive, man. It's expensive, and yeah, not sure it's always worth it. I've never had a bad Five Guys experience. Sometimes it takes a while. You know, sometimes the wait's a little bit long. And false advertising. Sometimes there's 4 people working. Sometimes it's 6. Not always 5 humans. Ugh, disappointing. Disappointing they would just lie to you like that, man. They do give you a lot. That's the thing. I mean, it's expensive, but you get a lot of food, whether you want it or not. They will shovel that shit in there. And, you know, the haters will tell you, well, the fries are over-seasoned. To me, it's like, bro, that's the whole point. I don't want fries that are not... I don't want fries that are, like, considered for my health, man. I want fries to be, you know, wildly inappropriate for my health and maybe even violate my religion a little bit that I don't even have. So, yeah, if it's not gonna give me hypertension, what's even the point? It's a supermarket, by the way. I think it's a supermarket. It would give me the turbo shit. Oh, is it like cheese? Yeah, if it's cheese, then I probably wouldn't fuck with it then. Especially if it's the liquid cheese. If it's the liquid cheese, turbo shits for days. So that would be no bueno for Alex, unfortunately. We found the guy. He's, oh, it's It's Mario, but with, like, a Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like wife beater kind of, sort of. I love it. I love it, man. Never been to Five Guys and seen exactly 5 people working. Sometimes it's not even all dudes. Sometimes it's ladies there as well. Ugh, so unfortunate, am I right? So terrible. Now, I do like Five Guys, but I also acknowledge when other people are like, yeah, it was just okay. It's like, oh, yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. I think their burgers are fine. I think their burgers are good. I mean, I guess the nice thing is that burgers are kind of hard to fuck up. Well, that's not true. There are ways you can fuck up a burger, but it's also, like, fairly easy to make them okay. So I think the burgers are good. But that's the thing, though. If I want a good burger, well, if I want quality, I'm not going into any of these places. I'm going to, like, a mom and pop shop. There's a really good place, kind of close-ish to where Gracie and I live, called Michael's. It's not a chain. It's just a local restaurant. It's primarily Greek, but they do a couple of American things, and they just got a really, really good burger. It's probably my favorite burger. And it's very, like, unexciting looking, and it's just on their menu. But I tried it one day, and I was like, damn, this is, like, very well seasoned. Not overly, not underly. It hits the Goldilocks just right. Kind of, like, sweet spot. Just real solid. So, like, yeah, when it comes to, like, quality versus something easy or like, just convenient, then yeah, it's like none of the chains that even come up in conversation. I'm all about that. Yeah, like talking about chains and their consistency and just kind of the convenience of it all. More dudes. Kind of clustered up this little aisle here. Ouch. Again, I'm trying to find excuses to use other guns, but man, the rocket's just so good, man. What else do you even need at that point in your life? Is Five Guys the Chinese restaurant of burgers? I've never considered that as a comparison, just with I guess the quantity of food they give you. The MS Paint spray, it's very fun. Yeah, the spray, that is. Yeah, the convenience. That's the thing. If you got a place that's really close to you, then yeah, the convenience usually is gonna win. Oh, speaking of McDonald's, there he is. There he is, John McDonald. Monopoly is great. The more possessed people and more closed stores, the more stores I can open. Ronaldo McDowell. Ronaldo McDowellist. McDowellist. What was the like the fake soccer game that was like kind of a hot meme for a bit there a couple years ago? Ronaldinho Soccer, with like the funny laugh at the beginning. And I see Ronaldo, I think of Ronaldinho Soccer. McDonald's can fuck up. They can. Yeah, I mean, you can fuck up a burger, but most of the places we're all discussing, you know, Fuddruckers and Bojangles and Five Guys and like Whataburger. Well, I know Dude Dad says he doesn't really love Whataburger, but generally speaking, probably Whataburger, Shake Shack. You're gonna get at worst an okay burger. At worst, it'll be like an okay burger. Generally speaking, Steak and Shake, their burgers are fine. A fry cannot stand on its own. It's got to be the burger with the fry. I would say it depends. I mean, there are times where, like, I'm in it more for the burger or I'm in it more for the fry experience. So, I'd say it probably depends on the person. But, and I've had instances where the fries were great and the burger was mid, or vice versa, where the burger was great and the fries were mid. So, you know. These things that in these situations, it does happen. Is the door open here? It does open here. We got the quad damage, and I'm gonna actually bust this thing out for the quad damage. So it'll melt the asses. And melting asses is what we're all about right now. Oh, I don't want to use that weapon though. Okay, now back to rockets. Just kidding, shotguns. So many gibs, so many soccer balls, so little time. You get some shells. I sure do. It's about to wear off. Now I'm back to normal, which means... Okay, I'll throw one of those. I should probably save those for bosses and scary single target bad guys. There might be another quad damage somewhere if I were to sniff around. But I'm just gonna there's nothing left. Alright. I think we did good. Ouch. It's kind of hard to see. There's like so many dead dudes. Oh, he's up there. So many dead dudes. And it's hard to see through the mess. Through the carnage. Get a Whopper from Burger King. I've never... I don't know if I've ever had a Whopper. I'm an enjoyer of Burger King, but... I don't know if I've ever had a Whopper. If I have, it was a very forgettable experience. I feel like I've heard a lot of bad stories about people, like, having a bad reaction to a Whopper, or, like, eating one and getting sick or something. So, I don't know what it is about it, but apparently that's, like, a common thing that I've heard about, so I've just never had one. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The whole thing about, Robert Downey Jr. and how, like, he apparently had a burger at Burger King that was so terrible, it, like, it forced him to, like, reflect on his life, and he was like, God damn, I gotta get my shit together if I'm eating garbage like this, and this is what I'm like, been subjected to, that I need to, like, reevaluate my life. So, he credits Burger King for, like, saving him in some way, so, I mean, not exactly a glowing endorsement, so... But yeah, I usually, if I'm getting Burger King, I usually get like a chicken something or another. Like a sandwich or the tendies or something chill. Oh, okay, of course, now I'd find another quad damage and invincibility, which I should have grabbed from the get-go, but again, I just get excited and I want to kill. I think to look for resources during the battle, I just try to muscle through it. As a result, now I am flush with resources that I can't carry. Because the game is being overly generous. Earlier, I couldn't even beat the first level in hard difficulty, but normal difficulty is like just a cakewalk. I don't think I've ever been on a cakewalk before. You know, you hear that term all the time. I've never got to experience a cakewalk before, and I think I'm a lesser man for it. There might be secrets up there, but eh. Let's enter a key. Went out on Christmas, yeah. I mean, I know in some cases it's like really busy during like that kind of time of the year. So yeah, those cases, things might not be cooked super to perfection. That is how it goes, unfortunately. Sometimes things are undercooked or not well prepared. Or serving old food, yeah. You got the cheese curds, Nitro? That's a good point. As a northerner, you got the cheese curds out there. Them cheese curdies. By the way, I do see that Farsight's got something. Let's see what Farsight's got. Have I ever had poutine? I've never had poutine. I've been to Canada twice, and yet I've never had poutine. Oh, here we go. Ronaldinho Sunken! I love it. And I I think it's been confirmed it's not a real game, but it's a pretty convincing intro. It's pretty good, honestly. I think it's great. Oh, yeah. One more time, one more time. I wish I could roll my R's. I love how he says, "Suck it." I can't do it, though. I can't do the noise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would I walk on the cake? Or maybe walk while eating the cake? Just seems questionable. Oh, it's a dance. Okay, well, that clears that up. By the way, oh, Aaron says, by the way, Alex, I got something for you. It's time for the experience of a lifetime. By the way, yes, this is the key art for this game. This is the key art, and it's a great time. It's a great time. It has the whole title on it and everything. Shouts to the Quake font, by the way. Got that Quake font on lock. Good stuff, man. Let's see what Mr. Game and Browse has. Mr. and Browse has for us. That's a good image. That's a good image. All right. All right. I got you. I got you, homie. I got you. I now look at that. I already have the monitor up. Good shit. I already got that shit up. That's what's up, baby. All right. Grabbing the image, copying it to the clipboard. You already know what it is, baby. MS Paint Challenge time, courtesy of Mr. Aaron. Thank you, my man, for that redemption. And here it is. It's going to be a little bit large. It's a little bit large and a little bit in charge. But if I shrinky-dink this down quite a bit, let's take it to 30%. There we go. So that's this image right here. Shocking, I know. Shocking that this was indeed taken in Japan. Specifically, it was while we were at the Kirby Cafe. The Kirby Cafe in, I think, Osaka? Or was it Kyoto? Was it for the day trip to Kyoto? It was at the Skytree, which would have been Osaka, I'm pretty sure. What's said on Kirby's mouth? So at the, oh, was it in Tokyo? Okay, man, my memory's getting fuzzy already. Because I couldn't remember if the Skytree was Tokyo. Actually, yeah, of course, it would be Tokyo, of course. Samita City, there we go, there we go. Thank you, Aaron. So in the Kirby Cafe, that's where I got this thing, by the way. That's where I got the Kerr Burger. This is both a representation of what I got to eat at the Kirby Cafe and as a plushie version of it. It was pink. Not the burger. The burger was like a brown patty, but the buns were pink, and it looked like Kirby. It had the little face on and everything. But on all of the merchandise for the Kirby Cafe, it has like Kirby with a little smudge of whipped cream or like icing on his face. The implication that he's like cooking stuff in the back. He's like making the pastries and cooking, but he's also tasting everything and probably eating everything. So the implication is that he's like always kind of messy. Yeah, so he's got some icing, some whipped cream. Could it be something else? I mean, listen, far be it from me to not take the low-hanging fruit for a white substance on someone's face, but I'm just gonna hit you with the lore-accurate, plausible descriptors of what's happening here. And I would say, yeah, given what we saw and given what we ate, there was no shortage of icing and whipped cream on things for sure. I'm just hitting with you straight, man. I'm giving it to you straight. It's what Kirby would have wanted. All right, friends. MS Paint Challenge. Could it be mayonnaise? Maybe. I mean, Japanese mayonnaise. What is it? The QP? KEWPIE. The QP mayonnaise is quite the formidable, I would say, like, cultural milestone for, like, Japanese cuisine. They definitely go hard on their mayonnaise for sure. But yeah, so we have MS Paint Challenge. I have 3 minutes to try to recreate this image in MS Paint. As always, I have 3 minutes. I have to go fast. I don't have any artistic background. It's going to look ridiculous. It's going to end up silly. And we're going to have a good old time. And let's get this thing going. So 3, 2, 1, let's do it. I'm going to start with my long-ass neck and my ear and my head. That kind of comes up and it kind of comes down. My head's going to be a little bit misshapen, but that's okay. It's just how God made me. And there we go. And it kind of comes back down here. And we'll just say, yeah, the rest of it just kind of goes down. I'll just do one of these. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then I got a shirt on. That way it doesn't look like I'm just naked. Although if I was naked and looking at Kirby, this is the kind of face I would make. I would make this kind of face. Yep, yes I would. Very, very voluptuous lips. My kissers aren't quite that voluptuous. I wish that they were. I don't quite have that DSL. Unfortunately, I don't quite have the DSL. That's right. I of course am referring to digital satellite, um, whatever the L is. Kind of got like my lids. Actually, no, it's more like the underlid. I got the underlid going on there. This one's closed. There we go. And then they got the eyebrow. This eyebrow's like kind of raised, and this one's like kind of lowered a little bit. And then I guess I have hair, whatever remains of it. Not much, but you know, there's a little bit of hair. There's a little bit, not too much. You can see it's fading. It's going the way of the dodo. Too real, man. Too real. And the beard. There we go. And there's a little bit of underbeard. You can tell this was like a little bit later in the trip. I got some underbeard action going on. And I didn't bring my razor with me, so there it is. And then here's Curb. He's like at eye level. And Kirby, of course, is a lot easier to draw. Oyo is probably what he's saying. Give him the shoesies. Shoesies. And then the chef hat. Maybe not so like lumpy. Maybe more like cloudy. There we go. Yeah, cloudy. Still looks like a weird afro, but good enough. Big expressive eyes. And he's got the little cheekums. Little cheekies. I know I've gone over on my time a little bit, but we shouldn't take too long to get the rest of this. Oh, I need to do the eye thing. Here. There we go. To really make it look like I'm giving him the stink eye. He's got the, like, mirror face. A little splotch right there. There we go. And, oh, and the eyes, yeah. I want to draw Kirby right. Kirby deserves being depicted respectfully. Respectfully. He's a respectful lad. Good enough, good enough. All right, let's fill it in. Pink. And also pink, and also pink. And then, bam. Look, I just didn't finish the nose. It's fine. Oh, I should probably, if I do it this way, it'll make it look like my ear is brown. Like, isn't the rest of my body? So yeah, sure enough, went a little bit over on my time, but not too terrible. There we go. Bam, bam. Oh, same skin tone here and there. There, you can't really tell, but I have kind of green hazily eyes. Wouldn't really tell by looking at me though. It's not super obvious. And probably the darker blue for these guys, and then we'll just do red for these guys, and that there, and we'll do red for the shoesies, and yellow for the star thing. I think we're, oh, and my neck. Oh, and my neck beard. Can't forget the neck beard. There you go. Can't forget the neck beard. Now we're good. Now we're good. There we go. There we go, man. Mayonnaise. I'm not a huge mayonnaise guy. I don't like it, but I know some folks do, so I'm not gonna like shit talk it, but yeah, not my thing. Usually, if I can help it, I'll go without mayonnaise if there's like an option to. Like if someone like makes me a sandwich and it's made with mayonnaise, I'm not gonna like not eat it, but just not something I usually go for. And there we go. And also like some places, some chains especially, will like if you get like a chicken sandwich, they'll fucking glob that shit on there. It's just too much. Like a little bit is fine, but it can be overpowering sometimes. So, MS Paint Challenge complete. This is Curb Cafe. Curbcafe.jpg. We got Vidarik. What's up, bud? yeah, I said an artistic background, but yes, by looking at this quality, you might think, well, this guy has something else going on. Good to see you, Vidarik. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Is it digital satellite line? Probably. Or digital satellite link? Something like that. Something like that. All right, so we're going to pop this in the Discord server, by the way. Completed an MS Paint challenge. Always a good time. Always a good time getting a little bit of MS Paint action going on with our bad selves. Redeemed by... I don't know Aaron's current screen name, so I just @ GrootKit, and that brings it right up. Thank you to Aaron for the redemption. And, of course, he knows I'm always down for an MS Paint challenge, and I'm especially always down for an MS Paint challenge that involves something from Japan. Always down for that shit. Always down. Thank you for the redemption, my mans. And for anybody curious, the MS Paint challenge output has been posted to the Discord server. If you wish to see more MS Paint disasters like this one, they're all present in our Discord server. You can find a link to the Discord server in that Linktree page that I posted into the chat. It has everything I've ever completed on MS Paint, on stream at least. They're all there. You saw there was like 454 of these things. So we've been doing a lot of them. There's a whole bunch of these things. And they're all ridiculous. And some of them are terrible. Others are just okay. And some of them aren't actually half bad. And I will, for better or for worse, claim them all as my own. Of my own creation, warts and all. All right, friends, let's get back to this thing. This thing. And close this guy. Oh, and also close the YouTube video for Ronaldinho Soccer, which was a treat for sure. I think we get into Aaron for the redemption. Back to the games, my friends. Got that Picasso ear. That's right, man. And the fan, I did give him a very prominent chin. I didn't mean to, but it did happen. It's true. But yeah, that Linktree page does have all of my links. Not just the Discord server. It has my social media and my other streaming platforms. I'm on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. Whole bunch of places, but Twitch is the main one. But yeah, that link has all the stuff. All the stuff and then some. All right, friends, getting back into this one. This is level... I don't know if the levels themselves are numbered. 10? I'm not sure if this... Have we been doing 10 levels? This has actually been kind of flying. Some of the levels have been fairly short, but didn't feel like it was 10. We got some Teleporte... Floresta Amazonica. Oh, this might be like an Amazon. Might be like it's like an Amazon warehouse kind of deal here. I see it's like a whole just bunch of stuff, just a whole bunch of garbledy goop. And then it says, Uvo Tomo Takaka. Okay, of course, obviously. And I kind of love how bright these things are. It, like, scalds the retinas a little bit burning of the eyeballs. Again, I'm just using rockets, and I just can't get rid of them, because we find more rocket ammo so quickly. I'm playing hacky sack with this decapitated dog head, kind of fucked, but there it is. Oh, teleport. It teleported me to the Amazon. But, I mean, I guess it's the Amazon River, maybe, because, you know, Brazil. Also, a dog with a binky. Adorable. So, yes, it's not just like a weird, cobbled together sort of 3D model of a dog with a binky. No, that's just the actual image. And then we got interesting kind of plant and interesting flora. Looks like eyeballs. Maybe a boss battle? We're sliding down like this. Oh, fast. Real fast. Wow. Another AK-47 MAC-10. Do I go through the wall? Or... Oh, button, maybe? Yes, here we go. Oh, wrong explosive. That one, there we go. I want that one, yeah. The one that is a straight shooter. Straight shooter with upper management written all over him. Reminds me of all things of some of the levels that you see in Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. More like jungle overgrowth kinds of areas. And I'm guessing this is the guy we're trying to either rescue or summon. These guys evil? They probably are. Yeah, the guy we're either trying to summon or trying to revive, I suppose. I do like in games like this where you don't have just like flat uniform blobs of water. You have like misshapen blobs you could just like swim into and up very easily. Like a salmon swimming up a waterfall. How's it going, guys? Oh, they're like transparent. New enemy subtype just dropped. That's exciting. And we got some static boxes. Some boxes of static. I love it. I love it. Nice and homemade just the way I like it. I'm gonna guess that's lava and it hurts. Yep. I don't know why I'm surprised. Why am I surprised? I saw there was like stuff down there, but yeah, it's not worth it. Unless there was one of those like toxic resistant suits you can get in Quake that lets you swim through the toxic water. Then I might be tempted. I'd bonus health for like a minute there, but only a minute. I lost it very quickly because I could not resist the siren call of the lava to swim through. Ronaldo, Amazon Lodge, yep. Yep. Oh, these guys. What's up, Ace? But if they have children, well, I mean, trans people can still have kids. I know. It's the obvious joke, though. The obvious joke. Whoa, shit. I'm gonna guess there's fall damage. In fact, I think I've taken fall damage a couple times. I think it's happened a couple times. Good chunk. Playing hacky sack with the dead bodies. What's up here? Anything cool? I thought his shirt said off. Or OF. Maybe he's got an OnlyFans page. One can only hope. Is this a bowl of soup? A flat texture of a bowl of soup. Well, slightly flat. It's like a wedge-shaped texture. That bone-in fish actually sounds kind of not bad right now. Then they have kids by definition. You got me there. You got me there, man. Hitting me with the actually. Pushing up glasses. So we got the keys. Let's breeze through this. Now there is this water. Oh, but it's got the little dudes. Got the little fellas. And a grenade launcher, the best way to deal with the fellas, of course. Not just holding two shotguns and firing simultaneously. I'm gonna guess, much like Quake, is that there's limited breathing in the water. So I'm not gonna overstay my welcome if I can help it. There we go. And we got Nikki. What's up, Nikki? Says this is exactly what being in Brazil is like. You know, Nikki, I was saying earlier that I was not so sure of this game's realism. Because earlier, we got the rocket launcher, and I used the rocket launcher to blow up an enemy, and a single soccer ball, like, popped out of his chest cavity when he exploded. And I was like, I don't know if that's what it's truly like in Brazil. But, Nikki, you have assuaged my skepticism. So now I am fully believing that this is not a video game, but a documentary. Also, it's good to see you, friend. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, and actually, yeah, exactly. I love those. If nothing else, there's the hold up. We got the fucking this guy. We got this guy as like an emoji. So if nothing else, you could always hit me with one of these. Hit me with the nerd emoji, Ace, and I got you. I got you, BB. I'll be picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, I try to be looking for secrets at all times, but oh, it's a shambler. Oh shit. Actually, let's use the funny weapon. We have a couple funny weapons, but use that thing, sure. I was thinking more of this guy. Makes quick work of him. And also a funny noise. You have soccer balls like inside your torso and your chest cavities. Like I said, I wasn't so sure. I was a bit of a skeptic, but now I'm seeing the light. I'm seeing the light, and it's all thanks to Nikki. Thank you, my friend. Helping to educate me. Lord knows I need all the education I can find. He kind of is the actually guy, yeah. It kind of is. It kind of is. Oh, and ironically, I kind of love it. Very colorful. It's basically just like the Rainforest Cafe. Man, I haven't been to a Rainforest Cafe in a hot minute. I'm going to assume that a lot of them closed. Alright, so we found payphone. Excuse me, what? I found payphone of Chow enabled. Okay, and Kuko's, and of course, broken grenade launcher. Anything new? Oh, maybe it was armor that I got, maybe. Oh, no, I got... No, it's a fucking payphone. It's a fucking payphone, okay. It has 5 ammo. It's something really impressive. The Berimbau and Chow payphone with weird, non-convincing, low-poly coconuts. Okay. You may need to have the grenade launcher to use the Berimbau and the rocket launcher to use the payphone. They're 2 separate weapons. Interesting. Oh, it is 2 separate weapons. All right. Shooting rockets, the red M&M. Yeah, kinda. Oh, shit, you're right, Aleph, you're right. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's a 6-7 and a hydrate. If I was really good, I would have, like, kept the water bottle in my mouth while doing the hand thing, but I would have spilled water everywhere and gotten sad and peed my pants. The Havana weapon. Mom's... Yeah, the slippers, right. Yeah, the slippers. Yes, I've heard about that. with like lots of Latin America, lots of Latin American cultures. Probably not just Brazil, but yes, I do not doubt it. I want to use this weapon for sure, but I have no idea what to expect. You found the right. So they really want us to use these weapons, or at least be aware of how to use them. And we got the grenade launcher that shoots grenades. And another one. Very nice, very nice. We don't have a lot of ammo for this thing. Yeah. And then this one you have to press 8 twice. Yeah, so it's like you kind of have to use the shortcuts to get to these things quickly and reliably. Gotta find a bad guy so I can use these things just to see what they do, just because I'm curious. Oh, it's gonna be you guys. Some kind of like triple rocket, I think. How about this one? Why are you guys alive? Stop it. Stop being alive. Stop that. Get help. So these are like the zombino fellers that you have to like give them to kill them. Otherwise, they'll just reconstruct themselves. If I use like regular shit, take way more to kill them. Eh, kinda. I mean, it took a lot of shots with both weapons to kill. Sequence complete, though. It's a good meme weapon, if nothing else. Latin American Superman, right. His mom pulls out the slipper. Yeah. No, I never experienced it firsthand, because as you can imagine by my look and by my accent that I'm indeed from North America, but no, I've heard of, like, that being a very common thing in South America, and probably also some European countries as well. Said sequence complete. Anything else around here? No, sir. Grab the key and let's get the heck out of here. Maybe a boss battle. They've been giving us a lot of cool weapons to play with lately. We're hopping on an airplane, I think. No secrets found, but 33 kills. Oh my. Alright, so I've learned my lesson. I need to look to see if there's invincibility and or like quad damage or something. Seems like that's a lesson learned here. Also, I need to use this a lot because now we have a fuck ton of ammo for it. When I say fuck ton, I don't know if I mean that, because it might not be that much, really. Don't mess with mama, that's right. That's right. No one happy if mama ain't happy. It's like some kind of multi-shot for sure. And now we're launching the ass. Although, once again, just stick with this guy. Rocket launcher always gets the job done, so it would seem. Too bad. Looks like we have an arena coming in hot, though. So we got some big stuff awaiting us. Clunk, 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 clunk. There's the soccer balls coming out of the chest cavities, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, it's not just a sometimes thing. It is... If you gib, it seems like it's a guaranteed case where they'll, they're in the place of their dead bodies, a bouncy soccer ball. A little bit more armor would be nice. Silver key. Skybox. Very nice. Place is just a little bit on fire. Full health, though. Anything else? Oh, that. Yeah, I was gonna say lava probably hurts. Oh, I'm dead. It's like, oh, that's huge damage. Oh my god, that was like negative 100 damage. Or... Not negative 100, just a lot of damage. So goddamn. Oh, really? There wasn't a quick save at the beginning of that level? Really? I say load game. That was a while ago, yeah. Was a while ago, yeah. What about, campaign? Although, I guess if I load from the campaign, it probably won't keep the guns that I picked up. Okay, we'll just go through it real quickly. It won't take long. Alright, we said we're gonna do... Just give him the old slurp. The old quick slurp. Well, the quick saves are pretty quick and pretty consistent and pretty reliable. Don't touch that, like, extra spicy lava. Lesson learned. Crack that open. Oh, shit. Yep, sure enough, there is fall damage. Okay, could the text please go away? I want to shoot the guys, please. There we go, thank you. They really want to make sure you know how to use those things. I'm curious. Yeah, that's still Gibson as well. Probably should really maintain ammo for that thing, because we don't find a lot of ammo for that stuff anyway. We find rockets and everything else very, very easily. Probably should be a little bit more careful about using that kind of expensive and hard to find ammo. Biologically built for soccer. Wait a second, hold on. Whenever I see a thing that says that is worded like that, they're basically built for blank. All I could think is the fucking the Pokemon shitpost, the fucking oh god, Vaporeon. In terms of human Pokemon companionship, did you guys know? Whenever I see something is built for that. Yeah, that's where my brain goes, man. That's what my brain has done to me, man. What the internet has done, the damage it has wrought upon my psyche. Ouch. Ouch. I just see soccer balls popping up. Pandemonium, I says. And these guys are just standing there while this is all going down. I mean, I'm glad that we're like in stealth mode until we do damage to them or walk in front of them. But it does make the game a little bit easier when they're just kind of standing around while you're murdering their homies. He says, but Alex, remember Ditto exists and he can turn into anything. And that means anything. That's right. That's right. Now the question though, Ace, is would it be like a proper Ditto, or would it be that one Ditto from that one episode that can never get the face right? So he still has the Ditto face. So, you know, you get like, you know, 1980s Pamela Anderson, but like with the Ditto face. Now, would that make it harder for you to get into it, or would it make it easier? Right? Because that, you know, for some folks, that could just be just what the doctor ordered. There's no wrong answers here. What about hot Lopunnies? Oh wait, no. Low punnies. Right. I forgot about low punnies. Right. Well, there's low punnies. What's the other one that folks get horned on? That like impressionable adolescents were playing the game and they saw the character model and they were like, why my pee-pee hard? Low punny is a big one. Is Gardevoir one? Is that the name of the one where it's like the lady and she has a certain shape about her? And 12-year-olds were like, oh, what's going on in my pants? Now, the thing is, I never stuck with Pokemon very long, so I never, like, played it as an adolescent. So, as a result, I missed out on getting horny for Pokemon, which is just disappointing, honestly, because there was, like, a whole horny dimension I never got to experience. So, I lived a sheltered life. What can I say? Will says it would make something hard, I'll tell you that much. Good answer. Correct answer, even. That's the bunny lady. Yeah, Gardevoir's the other one. There you go, man. There you go. What awaits us? Let's find out. More dudes. I shall explodificate them all. And they're just gonna stand there while I do it. Okay, that guy noticed me. That senpai noticed me, but all the others... getting down with their bad stuff. Oh, we got the dogs. Couple dudes up top. The chainsaw guys. If this were regular Quake, we'd have like a billion of those chainsaw guys, because I seem to recall the original game, and its expansions were not subtle about spamming the shit out of those guys sometimes, with like certain levels. RIP Legend from Sal Goncalo to the world. Yep. That guy. Never got a Pokeboners was due to that. I missed out, man. Chuck says, don't worry, Alex. I believe in your ability to get horned on Pokemon well into your 30s. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Chuck. I appreciate you, homie. If no one else believe in my horned ability, Chuck got me. Chuck believes in me. The SG Dreamer resists. He sure does. The gooning started when people... Yeah, I mean, it would have been around the time of the internet starting to pop up and pop off, for that matter. And when the internet popped off, internet porn popped up and popped off. So, that all tracks. That all tracks. I mean, it's probably the kind of thing where, like, it's probably not mass appeal, right? The number of people doing searches for, you know, 80-foot Gardevoir with an extremely overfilled bladder and me underneath a lawn chair with a hole in the bottom. Like, that kind of Google search is probably smaller than Google search for big boob. So the mass appeal is probably a lot shorter or smaller compared to other ones. But yeah, it just takes like, just a little bit of that to kind of make the rounds for people to become aware of it. It's like, is the number of people horny about Gardevoir high? Or is it just like, we know about it because we've seen the memes and the shit posts? So, because that reached internet culture, that's why we know about it. Same thing about fart porn. I've mentioned this before. Like, people joke about like, oh, haha, like people being into fart porn. I'm over here like, do people actually, are they into that? Or like, I mean, I'm sure there's probably someone into it, but are there that many people into it? Or is that we all know about it because it's so absurd? The absurdity of it elevates it. Or clown porn, right? People talk about clown porn. Like, is that really real? I don't know. I question if there's actually like that big of a crowd for it. Now, would I turn down a clown job? Of course I wouldn't. Of course I wouldn't. Who in the right mind would? Who in the right mind would turn down a clown job? It's out there, man. I have no doubt that it is. What about cake farts? I'd spend as little time as possible thinking about cake farts. But there you go. Another thing where it's like, surely there's not that many people that are like really into it and not just like looking at it as like, oh, this is so weird and absurd. Glaceon porn, then Vaporeon porn. Vaporeon Eon, if you will. That's disappointing. Despite the shitpost, man, that's... Don't they know? Because, you know, there's like the whole thing of like, well, you know, it's got a high defense rating and it's got a smooth skin and the thing that the shitpost says. Don't they know? They're missing out, man. You think that would get like cold, right, Glaceon? That's just unwise. Huh, Catone? Catonette? It's got a cat on it. Found these fellers. Can they even get to me right now? They probably can't. I like how they don't have a death animation. They're just suddenly on their sides. Yeah, they're just suddenly lying down. I love it. Demon Bet. They enjoy the chill. Different kind of chill than what I was expecting. People talk about Netflix and chill. Not that kind of chill, man, you would think. I can swim over to that side. These levels are getting a little bit non-Euclidean with their, how they're doing, like, physics and shit like that. But I'm kind of here for it, honestly. Can I walk up this thing? Nope, it's just there for show. Are we going towards a hospital? I think we are. It's where we're going. Big chair. Yeah, I can swim to that area. We probably need to go to all the places. Get keys and such. Grenino. Oh, it's like a clothesline. That's cool. Just noticed. And then little thumbs up fella. I like it. Like the thumbs up fella. And up. Wait, we're going for uppies. Here's the dudes. Got him. Got a nice, like, a very slanted side here. Now, would it have made a difference to have swam versus climbing like I did? If you swim, you get a bonus gun. And also some, hold on. Gel and Coco and Gali Guarana. Very nice. And also, oh, yeah, that's the Guarana. And also, Fusil de Asalto. Yeah. Cool gun. Good. And also some ammo. And more Guarana. I'm gonna assume it's an ammo for a gun I don't have. Wait, hold on. Is this gold? Oh, I have this now. What the hell? So Guarana is a weapon. Alright, I'll bite. Not what I expected. I thought it'd be a grenade. It shoots Brazil flags. Of course it does. I don't know what this is. But I'm not complaining. I don't understand, but I'm not complaining. Swim back then. No, don't fall down. Oh, that's instant death. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. Yep, god damn it. I can't be trusted. Can't take me anywhere, man. Yeah, we'll get the goods. Jorking it up with the ice cubes. That's right, man. Flareon, yeah. Well, I mean, Flareon might, like, burn your penis a little bit, so that's probably why. I'm not quite as up to speed on my Pokemon lore, but I think there's probably something about how, like, Flareon's, like, tail is probably crazy hot. Now, the jury's out on its, you know, various openings, but presumably other parts of it would be a little bit singy. A little bit singy and painful. I'm gonna do my best not to fall down like a dingus. Maybe like a doofus, but certainly not like a dingus. Yeah, I'm there, so we'll be climbing up there next. But I do want to get that fancy weapon. That guy. Oh, these themselves are the pickups. I thought they were like funny billboards. I didn't realize that was the actual pickup. Legit, no deal. For realsies, no dealsies. So I definitely misunderstood the assignment there. Because I was wondering, like, what exactly am I picking up? They're just huge and hard to ignore. Hard to miss. Still, so much ammo. So much ammo, so little time. Appropriate and curse. Yep. Yep, I'm inclined to agree. What's up, Meerkat? Some more EDF 6. There you go, man. There's story in your EDF, and the story isn't, and now there's robots, and now there's giant robots, and now there's aliens, and now flying aliens, and now giant robot aliens? Because that's usually how it goes with the, story. Heavy finger quotes and EDF. Sliding down. Woo! Sploosh. Big sploosh. Always down for a big sploosh. Making a big splash. Quick save. Save rapido. There we go. Get their asses. Sequence. Wow, that was a one-shot sequence. Look at that. I'm fucking gaming. Love to see it. Down below. Ooh, there is stuff. Can I, like, go down and then come back up? Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, except lava hurt. Lava hurto. Oh, oh, dead. Okay, we got the quick load. We got the quick load, baby. And giant frogs, giant spiders, insects, giant incest, you know, the usual. Oh, I didn't get the one shot that time, bro. I'm not a gamer anymore. Gamer card revoked. You'll have to understand, I felt like a, how did I feel? How did I feel when I had to describe the term Wincest to Gracie? I used it in like a funny haha situation. She was like, wait, did you just say Wincest? And I was like, oh, right. She's not from the internet. So she's from the internet, but like not as much from the internet, if that makes sense. It was a bro doesn't know, but in this case, bro is a lady. The lines are still massive. Are they like huffing something? Are they encased in piss? What's going on here? But anyway, I had to describe Wincest, and, oh, right, it was because somehow it came up where, do y'all remember, like, back in the early 2000s, there was, like, a bunch of, was it Coors Light commercials, or maybe it was Busch or Budweiser, I don't know, one of those American beer commercials, where they were, like, there'd be, like, a hot lady, and the guy'd be like, hell yeah, oh, no, the guy'd be like, yeah, hot lady, and then it would show up where it's like, yo, she's got a twin sister, bro. And the guy's like, hell yeah, brother. And I'm over here like, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds, it's like, isn't that kind of weird? Like, yeah, bro, she's got a twin, bro. You can have both. It's like, but isn't it like weird though? That for them at least, like, isn't that weird? So I think it led to me describing what was considered Wincest and then Twincest. And yeah, I had to describe this to Gracie, and I fired my rocket prematurely. It happens. It happens to everyone from time to time. No shame. No shame here. But anyway, yeah, I was like, it was kind of riffing on that theme that some of us may remember from the good old days. From the good old days of, oh, I'm going to McDonald's. That's the meme. We went to McDonald's. We found it. So while we have this oh, you still take the, okay, you get the ouches, but you don't actually take the damage. Your guy makes it seem like he's taking owies. Which means this is our time to explore. Ow. And maybe find some cool things. I'm finding nothing so far. Just disappointment. Oh shit, I'm losing protection. Oh no, I'm losing protection. My condoms are falling off. I don't think there's anything to find down here. I thought maybe there'd be something cool. Nothing cool to be found. This one. So I'll grab the goods and get the heck out of Dodge. Which really, I think is just these. You found the secret. Yep, I found the secret area just backwards. Backwards ass secret area. Alright. I guess that's the thing. You need to use the invincibility to get, like, safely back on the stairs. Anything over this way, maybe? Anything? Invisible wall. That's always fun. Love me a good invisible wall. Is it Ronald McDonald? No, I think it's Ronaldo McDonist is what they call him. McDonist. She goes to another school. She's from the internet. Yeah. Well, Gracie's from the internet like I am, but she's from, like, more harmless, more wholesome parts of the internet. She's not from, like, fucking Game Winners forums circa 2002. Like, you know, not that kind of internet. Just sex objects with no autonomy. Yeah, I mean, and they work for the commercials, I guess, to that extent, but... Like, it was one of those where looking back, I go, isn't this weird? Isn't this a little bit weird, bro? But... I think that's the joy of those commercials, is you're supposed to not really think about it. That's why it's a fantasy, bro. Just don't overthink it, Alex. Don't overthink it. Oh, fucking new fella just dropped. Oh, we're gonna hit him with the Brazil flag. Get Brazil, idiot. Okay, I'm out of Brazil. You see, take this instead. Oh, he's not dead. Now he's dead. I got an achievement for killing Cthulhu, apparently. I don't know what the text of the achievement was, because it's all in Portuguese, but I recognize the word Cthulhu in there. And I think that was our mission for this level, is to kill Cthulhu. Not summon him. Summoning him, that's a much more expensive venture, as you all know. Now what? Oh god, that's a big drop. I guess I could jump into the water. Whoa, yeah. Secret area. Is it a secret, though? Kind of hiding in plain sight, don't you think? Whole lot of this guy. So I could use that next. And more electric airplanes, of course. Of course. Xbox Live Peter Griffin impression videos. You know what? Yeah, she definitely doesn't know that one. She definitely doesn't. Actually, no, I showed her the Folgers commercial. I showed her the Folgers commercial. So she knows about Folgers Wincest. She knows about that one. Dogs that love cats. Yeah, I think that's it, dude. Dad. It's like, and twins. I think that's exactly it. I think that's exactly it. Or like what that was kind of like going back to, basically. What that was suggesting towards. Guessing I just like kind of pop back down here is the idea. I was wondering if there was like a cool place we can go. I guess I could just jump onto this water right here. I'll do a little save action. The Folgers commercial. At least it was self-aware. Well, that's the problem. The part 2 of the commercial was like funny and self-aware, but the part 1, I mean the original commercial, no, the people that made the commercial looked back and they were like, no, that was not our intention. That was not our intention at all. So I would actually say it was quite the opposite of self-aware, unfortunately. I need to get back onto those rooftops somehow. So I'm going to go back up top and see if maybe I missed something. Country song about taking a dump. There you go. Ace, I need you. Well, I don't need. Well, I'll say this much. Ace, if you happen to have a source for that song or like a. Oh, that was the exit right there. I'd be curious to hear the song, Ace, because that sounds like my kind of shit. I'm not a huge country music guy, but I might be willing to make an exception. For that kind of high art right there, man. Pure art, even. Now, whomst is this lad? Why does this look like a dick? Your helmet, maybe? Looks like a cooking pot. Meerkat's got the coffees. That's no good, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. Hope you don't have the flu. I know that's been going around like fucking hotcakes lately, and it sucks dick, and not the best kind. The worst kind of dick sucking. Definitely not the good sign. The good kind, rather. Influenza A has been fucking rough and terrible, and also not good. Farsight says, wait, I know that song. If you can link us, Farsight. There we go. He's got the link. Perfect, man. Perfect. I might need that for personal purposes. Personal purposes, even. Alright, so we're going back to McDowellist. I'm going to McDowellist. Anybody want anything? What do you guys want from McDowellist? Brazilian McDonald's. I don't have any keys, so I can't open any of those things. What about Marola? Oh, shit. I need 3 something. Probably like get 3 keys or kill 3 big baddies. This one is Marola. There's a fella. There he is. Maybe that's Marola. It has nothing to do with the song. Well, I mean, that's disappointing. I would hope the lyrics would be very emblematic of what's happening in the music video. Maybe that would be a slightly inappropriate music video or a song to videoify for YouTube. Maybe they figured, well, the advertisers might not like this one too much. There we go, we got his ass. Ouch. Whole bunch of dudes over here, too. Everyone's just popping off, man. Looking for 3 something or anothers. This is incredible. I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Definitely need to go up, I'm sure. Go for uppies. That's what we'll be doing next. Okay, there's a key right here, actually. He says it's way better, I promise, bro. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you, buddy. We're playing Brazil, the video game, apparently. According to some experts that have weighed in and have assured me that this is indeed exactly what Brazil is like. I'm still a little bit uncertain on some of the details, but I mean, I've never been to Brazil, so I can't really pretend to be an expert. I can pretend, but it won't be very convincing. We have a key, so we can go up this way. I'm curious, was there anything else? I did notice this guy, but I'm guessing you can't actually enter from this side. Yeah, that's what the key is for. Alright, so we'll go that way then. Oh, shit, hello. Where that one dude came from. I got one guy just now. Literally one guy. Yeah, it was just the one fella that was left from all the hubbub earlier. So we're playing Brazil, the video game, and we've been informed by real Brazil. That's right, that's right. So, that's a source you can trust. The payphone ammo, very good. And there's something cool and exciting happening down there. I definitely want to see what that's all about. Where the other key can be found. Weird-ass ammo. It's just a little crystal. Now, is the weird-ass ammo for this stuff? It's probably for the, well, it's not for this guy, because that's still pretty low. Legit, I don't know. Maybe it's for this, yeah. Well, actually, we know what this one's for, of course. This one has, I think it's probably getting pretty close to full, actually. I'm gonna guess 100's probably the full one, though. We're in the pink room. We gotta kill the 3 baddies, bro. Ow. Left. You hear him, like, sniffing around down there. Sequence completed. Yeah, no BFG. Actually, funny you say that, Jesse. There is a BFG. It is in the form of an electric airplane. You can see in the top left. This is an electric airplane. This is the game's equivalent of the BFG. Because it's money, and money, you know, is like the ultimate source of power, basically, is I think the idea. So, that's the BFG that we have. It's not much, but it's something. And we do whip it out for, like, special occasions. Tudopela betade dobro. I don't know what that all means, but there we go. On the shopping mall. Yep, we found it. Weird ass ammo. So I don't think it's for this guy. Maybe it is. Maybe it's for that stuff. Oh, it is ammo for this. I think it's ammo for several weapons then. Probably what it is. More of this stuff. Quick save. The gel toy gun. Oh, I should have probably read that. The gel toy gun. The guarana. Oh, this thing. We found that earlier. Yeah. Okay, that's old news. Yeah, we already found that earlier. I guess it was a secret when we found it earlier. There we go. Yeah, press 4 twice. This stuff, yes. Needs pistol and toy and 47. Right. Not 6.7, 4.7. Do you whip it out of the strip club? I mean, it's 100... Whatever... hold on. What is the Brazilian currency? Brazilian dollars. It's the Brazilian currency. And I don't know if 100 is a lot. Like, relatively speaking. I'm not sure how far that could carry me when it comes to the strip club experience. Kill the useless anti-piracy hand. Oh my god. It's got fucking homing shots. We're busting out the real spooky shit on this one. Ow. Get piracy handed, idiot. He's throwing stop signs at me. He exploded into ammo and CDs. Weird ass ammo, 80 cuckoos. You get bullets. More weird ass ammo. Yep. And now we're full on the weird ass ammo, actually. So he was an evil, like, piracy fella? Selling DVDs to feed my kids. Right. And the anti-piracy guy was trying to clamp down on this guy's venture. There we go. We got legally distinct Italian brother. We have, what else do we recognize here? We see what is very clearly Mario. It's fine. It's fine. We'll protect his interests. We'll protect his bread and butter. My bread and butter you're fucking with there, baby. Was there a B movie? Yeah, it probably was. Some B movie. You wouldn't download a car? I would if I could, man. I would if I could. By the way, I do see that the homies... I do see that the homies are doing stuff. I just saw Shake launch Night Rain. And I see Alias is already in Night Rain, but they might already have a third. They might already have a third, so I'm going to do a quick look. It's in a book. And Shake's Discord to see if there's a group call going. Because if they're looking for a third, I might join them. But if they've already got a third, we'll just keep gaming. I think I'm going to go for another hour or so. Actually, they don't even have a thing going right now. They don't have like a group chat, a group call going. So they might be playing just kind of on in their own groups. Yeah, so I think I'll just keep gaming then. I think we shall keep gaming for the time being. Ooh, look at that. The weird ass ammo is full. We can't have that. I got to use some weird shit then. I don't know if the Holly gun is better. Or what the deal is, but, or yeah, the payphone is the better choice. Hard to say. I'll use the payphone for a bit. Oh, shit. Whoa, what? Low gravity, what the hell? Alright, let's read this. Hold on. Anti-gravity system in the shopping center. Okay. You can keep up jumping around the lava to continue your wasteful journey to close the portal. And so Ronaldo McDonald is our... McDowell-est, rather. Yeah, so he's the villain in all this. He's the one trying to get in the way of us having a good time and resurrect our funk artist. So it's not like anti-gravity, it's just low gravity. Kill the 6 ogres to open the stairs. We might be about to beat the game, actually. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. This weapon is funny, but it's not that damaging, unfortunately. Takes several shots to blast some ass. The floor is lava. It is quite literally hot lava. Oh, the low gravity fucks with you like grenades. Yeah, you see that shit? So it's all weird right now. It was this one. We'll launch the Brazil flags. The Brazil flags fuck these guys up real good. Look at that. It just tears their... it just shreds their asses. Oh, but that's not the weird ammo? What's the weird ass ammo for then? It might be this guy. We would think that'd be pretty weird. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and grab the payphone ammo. Yeah, you wouldn't download a car. I remember that shit, man. I remember that you wouldn't download a car ads. Now, years later, here we have 3D printers. And now, I mean, downloading cars has never been easier. Never been more possible. Right, so I'm going to use the BFG. Except the spread, it's not that impressive. I was thinking maybe it'd be like a big spread shot. 3 more ogres. And 1 more. And of course, they can't do dick to me right now. Their grenades are pretty short distance, all things considered. Well, that's going. I got his asshole. That's going. I'm going to grab this stuff. And there's stuff to grab. There is, but not much that we can use. Smegma is my favorite name brand store. Hold on. I gotta find this. There it is. There it is. We found the Smegma. Good shit, man. Are we getting close to the end of the game, Alias? Because I would be down for some games, my friend. Would be down for some games. Because they illegally done. Yeah, they did. That is delightful, Ace. That is delightful and strangely not surprising. Also, poor Alias. Bro doesn't know. Bro doesn't know what we do when people say unhinged shit here. But now he knows. Now he knows when you say something out of pocket and out of context and like extremely fucked. I save it for my own selfish gain. Aren't you happy that the whole caps lock name of the game gets included with the categories? Isn't that great? They could have just called it Brazilian Drug Dealer 3, but nope. The whole deal, baby. The whole deal. I saw Shake. I saw the pop-up with Shake. I was like, they might have a 3-stack. They might have a 3-stack, which is fine. So it's fine. Yeah, I'll probably be going for another hour-ish, which might be enough to beat the game, maybe. Maybe. Can we watch the video at the end? Yeah, we'll watch it at the end for sure. Just a little taste, a free taste of the piss cutting through the poop song. Because that's what you do. You get a taste of that kind of thing. That's how it happens. You just slowly jump up and then slowly come back down. I got excited thinking the head was the thing I could pick up. All I can do is kick it around. Alright, we're going up then. Because we killed all the baddies. Here we go. Come forward and kind of wrap back around. And there we go. Second floor, here we are. Never felt better. Guess we have to... a similar situation. We gotta kill the other dudes to open up the other areas. Metade do dobro, apparently. Also, we got this one. It is kill the 4 ogres at the toy store to open the second stairs. I'm glad they tell us this, given that the villain is clearly trying to squelch our efforts to resurrect the funk fella, the funk lad. But he's being very helpful with these little tidbits. Little tidbits of info to kind of nudge us along and tell us where we're going. Here's what's down this way, but I don't want to land in the lava. Oh, shit. This is like lava water. I didn't even recognize it at first. Because I'm very smart, you see. I'm so smart. Ow. Spanish with a speech impediment. All I know when it comes to Portuguese and Spanish is that if I'm playing GeoGuessr and I'm seeing what looks like Spanish, but it has the little like underneath some of the C's, I think C has it, and a few other letters have it, but for sure C has it. So if you see the squiggle underneath, I think that means it's Portuguese, generally speaking. Because I don't think Spanish has the little squiggle underneath the C. It has other squiggles and other, like, accents, but not the squiggle. This is a toy store, by the way. Apparently it's a toy store. Sequence complete. Sequence complete. And of course the floor is lava here as well. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? But at least we get the funny like weird shit gun, which is pretty good. It's a pretty darn good weapon. Gotta use it more often. Think fun up here? Surely there's something fun to be found, right? That guy. Oh, there's a key. That is required, I'm sure. Probably required. What's it say here? It's something 1999. It's just a fella. Some kind of doll. I think I vaguely recognize the Lego brand in the top left corner for the boxes. That brand recognition, baby. On the other side. Yeah, I got my bottle of jelly, so I'm ready to go. I got some armor. That's legit useful. Legitimately. If there was ever a place for a secret, it'd be somewhere like around here. I could shoot anything I can activate. Nothing. Alright, let's continue. Re-reppy, apparently. Yep, we sure do. Slowly come back down. And then we have to go to the other side. That's right. All right. We'll go around. We shall go around. It's not Walmart, it's Walfart. There you go. Right, they're trying to avoid copyright infringement. I mean, I'm not surprised. I feel like I've heard indication that Lego is not the most they're not exactly afraid to bust out the litigiousness. Not afraid to bust out the old lawsuit-arinos. So what's this thing? It's a dead guy. Oh, now he's dead. So I'm gonna kill him. And then kind of like do something with this. And maybe there'll be a secret or a thing I can activate. I got nothing. Oh, a thing over there maybe? Oh shit. I'm like moving really fast. I'm gonna save before I try this because I'm gonna embarrass myself. I jump on this guy and then jump from there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and we did see there was the one like extremely crusty ass Mario image. So yeah, I would say they're both under consideration here. Nothing really. Elevator. Watch Hermes and Renato. You got it. Oh, that's the developer. That's like a stand-in for the developer, I think. I don't think it's a secret, by the way. He's just hanging out. Because that's like the developer's social media. It has that face. Oh, like the elevator wall or door just clip into the wall. Whoop. Can I make it? And then whee! And we are good. Let's go up to the third floor. A third floor Walmart, Great Value, McDonald's, legally distinct McDonald's, Brazilian and legally distinct, no less. Oh, I see. You can jump through here. These fellers use the power of the Brazil flag to get their asses. A good weapon. Quality weapon. There was someone else shooting something at me. Oh, this guy. Got more of that guarana. All about it, baby. Now we're full. It's that easy. The Lego's low. Yeah, I would assume they're probably like pretty protective of their IP. But shit's so expensive too. I mean, Legos are great. Don't get me wrong, but like, goddamn, it wasn't that long when I was shopping. I was doing some Christmas shopping for one of my nieces, And one of the things on her wish list was a Lego set. Of course, obviously I bought it, obviously, because Legos are fucking awesome. But also, like, goddamn, been a while since I bought one of those things, so whew, it was expensive, but worth it. We'll make this jump right here. Oh, I missed. Slowly making my way over. Backpack flies up. I think I still like the rocket more, but again, we've been using it so much because they're just dishing out the ammo to us like it's going out of style. Anything I can do here? Like a dead end. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a device that I'm supposed to use. And about this, that is... Oh, is this a button? Shoot. No idea. Let's go to the other side. Del and Coco and Golly Gorana. Golly. Golly G. Willikers. Demon Bet. Alright, and now what else do we have here? More lava hopscotching. And a fuck ton of payphone ammo. Which is really, again, just not as good as the rocket launcher. And the grenade launcher is just kind of hard to use right now, given this low gravity situation we find ourselves in. But all this payphone ammo. Yeah. You see, we got some spicy boys, and I'm not gonna use the simple shit on the spicy boys. We're gonna use the big shit. I'm a big shit kind of guy. I can't reach. What if I do one of these? I guess I'm out of reach for them as well, so I'll take the fight to them. Ouch. I wasn't expecting them to, like, knock me backwards. Hey! Ouch. Oh, there he is. Good. Now we use this thing. 2 shamblers, baby. Oh, I thought that was a bad guy. I think he's just a guy. Just a homie. Hanging out. Getting the shit, bro. Oh, it's the aliens, bro. We heard about the aliens. Oh, shit. Ouch. Good enough. Good enough. Here's the aliens. The belt you were using makes your gravity normal on the moon. Some anti-gravity belts around the house if you want them. So if we wanted low gravity, we could get them. But for now, we got normie gravity, which means the grenade launcher is back in the menu again, boys. The grenade launchers are back in the menu. This game's creators... Wait, hold. This game's creators' house just got giant and it's in space. Vask Demon sucks. I'm gonna guess that's some kind of inside joke. Now I'm outside. Vask made this house giant. Oh, this house. Okay. Make the next portal difficult. You don't say. Oh, God. The gravity's, like, weird. Oh, God, it's weird. What the f- It's bouncy? What the shit? I have, like, very little walk that I can do. Like, very little walkability. So I'm just holding forward and slowly getting there. Very slow. There we go. There we go. Eventually we got there. The space chopper. We need... Oh, no, we don't. Never mind. I thought this was a wall. Kitty cat. So is this like the creator's house? Like the developer's house that they've immortalized? I see doggy. I see kitty cat. The other kitty cats. Thanks everyone who sent their beloved pet pics. Yeah. So these are other animal pics. That's delightful. That's to the New Blood Discord. Very nice. Very nice. Big fan of New Blood. It's a very good publisher. You found a secret, but I already have good armor. They're a very good publisher and developer, for that matter. So up. Might take that up. Take someone up on that offer. Got giant sandals. Ouch. This thing pops real good. Lots of fun stuff. I gotta find the key, though, before I have any hope of pressing forward. Giant fucking yellow sandals. Giant piss sandals. Swim up. Yes, I can. Probably gotta go for, like, full uppies here. Absolute uppies. Little quick save action. Pop. Well, probably over there, actually. This thing has a limited range, unfortunately. That is the one downside of this thing. Oh, when did I have this, by the way? Wait, is that... Yeah, that's separate from this guy. Oh, that's another Guarana gun. Cool, cool. I'll probably use the same ammo. Okay, I saw a pop-up for this one, but I wasn't sure what it meant. Oh, there's the bouncy thing, yep. Oh, it's a turnstile, or turntable. Yeah, I see. A turntable now. Alright. So, like, even the record player or, like, turntables are huge. Everything big. Swim on the water that's all on the top here, because of course you can. There's the key. And a balloon? Anti-gravity magic... Oh, okay, it's the balloon belt, right. Got the low gravity again if we wanted it, and I guess we got it. Negativo potato inside. Oh, it's his computer! This is his computer, and it's got a potato CPU. I'm not one to judge. We've all been there. Yeah, some of it's a little bit bright. Silver key's gotta be over this way, then. Some of the visuals in the game are slightly on the harsh side, but only slightly is the thing. Burnt. Anti-grav failing. Oh, it's a limited time offer. It does kind of have the piss filter, I'm not gonna lie. You're watching a movie and you know you're in the desert when, or an arid environment when the piss filter enters the equation. Kitty cat. Oh god, these fucking guys. Got distracted by cute kitty cat. Can you blame me? Anytime you're in an arid environment. Yeah, an arid environment. Yeah, Latin America, Mexico. Directors just can't help themselves. They just love the piss filter. They just love that shit. You know, far be it for me to, you know, talk poorly. Oh, my. Multiple portals, like, very suddenly. Hold on, I got a couple things. So, far be it for me to, like, talk ill of somebody enjoying a copious amount of piss. I am the man that sits before you. Where is it? Where's my fella? The man that sits before you with the Piss Jugman sticker that Aaron got me. Aaron and Helen gave that one to me. So, you know, if I'm like, you know, speaking ill of piss, then it's because I'm a faker. I saw that sword and I got excited, but I think that's just their show. I think that was the thing that the dudes dropped upon death. Alright, so where was that thing that I found? There was something that was cool looking. Oh, shit. Anti-grav wore off. Why is it not in your window? Because, to be honest, at first I was like, oh, maybe I want to, like, do something with it on stream. Do I want to put on my water bottle? Do I want to, like, what do I want to do with this thing? And I don't have an answer yet. But that was my first thought. I would do something with it. Oh, can I go through this way? No, I cannot. Okay. More of the airplanes and another anti-grav thingy. I think I have the second key, so I think we have what we need to go the other way. So we found a nice little secret for our troubles. Oh shit. All the way on the other side, I do believe. Actually, sure, that works, that works. Huh? That doggy, I didn't notice that doggy, but I'm seeing him now. Oh shit. Yeah, the bouncy Oh, it's his bed. That's why it's so bouncy. I just noticed that detail. Oh god, it's so bouncy. And I move so slowly on it, man. But it's not Mexico, it's Brazil. I mean, you know, to like movie directors and TV directors, they can't tell the difference. If they could read, they'd be very upset with you right now. You know, Ace, for pointing out such a thing. What I don't think I understand is why it's like a multi-grenade thing that's tied to... Okay, is it a catapult? Is it a fishing lure? I don't quite know what I'm seeing here. And it's very unwieldy. It's very hard to use and very unreliable, but it's very funny, and that's more important. Taking shelter inside your camel? Actually, I've not heard of that. I have not heard of that. Nor have I heard of anything about, like, you know, if the piss filter is like what's implied about being like, oh hey, yeah, if you're in the desert, there's piss everywhere. So I think my experience with the desert is pretty limited, unfortunately. Quick save. And with the old regular rocket action. Team Rocket on the board. There we go. Swim down here for something. Some health here. Can I go underneath? Maybe there might be stuff over there. I think this is just if you fall down. It's a way to a lifeline to get you back up. Get you back up to snuff. Back on your own 2 feet. 2 feetsies. Shiba. I like the Shiba. It's the piss filter inside and outside of all of us. Can't shoot it in the water, but you can shotgun in the water. He's already dead. He's already dead. Doggy with the binky has a very prominent placement in all this. Is there a door that opens? Oh, up. Go for uppies. They have a good musical score. I mean, that is definitely the case when it comes to, like, the Gerudo Desert. Gerudo Desert's got it. What else? What are some other ones? I mean, Gerudo Desert is, of course, what prominently comes to mind. Oh, Gobi Valley from Banjo-Kazooie. Can't forget that one. That's a classic. Who's this lad? This is Salve Big Fairy. Oh, Save Big Fairy and the skate park, dude. This is, Shoriko. Chorico, I like his little smiley face. And I really do mean little smiley face. These are either eyeballs or CDs. And also, it is the kitty cat. Right, like the neck, very prominent neck. And Jiboya Vive. Oh, it's a skateboard. Skateboard, alright. Alright. Thing is so weak, it can't even, like, kill one of these guys in a single hit. It's a shame because these weapons are, like, very silly, and I want to use them, but they're just a little bit unwieldy or just kind of underwhelming. At least this thing can kill. Fairly reliably even. Just have to, like, aim it just right. This one's just right. Ow. Cluster bombs are very strange. Are those rockets on those fools? Oh, and in movies. Yeah, my brain goes to video games, of course, but you get, like, the fun instrumentation in movies and TV shows when you're in the desert. What about when you're in the desert? I'm a fan of that as well. Delicious. So you have quite a bit of ammo we still need to save up for that one, so I'll save that guy for now. I have a sneaking suspicion that once we get to the final boss for this game, we're gonna have so much ammo for, like, the really cool weapons that we'll just kind of blast through everything. We have a lot of fun ammo. A lot of fun weapons. Kitty cat. The beauty with these guys is that it's legit hard to tell if they're alive or not when you first approach. Ow. The frustratingly effective strategy where they just play dead all the time. There you go. Yeah, and Dune, that's right. That's right, you hear it before anything else. Those are good movies. I really like those movies. I'm far from an expert when it comes to sci-fi. Or even good sci-fi, but I like those a lot. Secret area with a whole bunch of good stuff. Stuff we already have, but not gonna say no. Go way up top. Anything else from up here? I could drop down, but that would be foolish. Get back to where we came from. It's kind of the same score. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It is all kind of the same. Exploded idiot. What weapon is this? This is the Barambao, right. Ammo thingy, Barambao. The savies. Bam. I went a big old slide. Ew. And some water to halt our descent. Our rapid descent. You guys got already. Have a fun ammo for me. Can't get on the other side of that wall just yet. Vivo a punk rock. Good calense. Jiboy. Jiboya de forever. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I know what that all means. I'm gonna nod my head confidently. But secretly, I have no idea what I just uttered out loud. For all I know, I just summoned a demon. A lot of quick saves. I guess the game expects me to die a whole lot around here. Which, I mean, wouldn't be an unfair statement. Or an unfair assumption. Anything else fun here? We'll just kick all the heads into the lava, apparently. Just gotta do it. Sploosh. Also, speaking of soundtracks, it just occurred to me that this game is like being strangely quiet and well-behaved. For the first like 10 levels, the music was like ear-blastingly loud and obnoxious and funny. Unfortunately, the soundtrack is like normal and, you know, kind of quiet right now. And I'm not sure I know how to play a game like this to be on where it's on its best behavior and is like not being silly and weird. It's like it's a little bit unnerving, honestly. I'm a little bit concerned. Like, game, are you okay? You were being loud and silly earlier, and now you're being on your best behavior. What's wrong? I don't trust it. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, I'm dead. That's why the autosaves are happening so often, because there's these things that do a lot of damage. And also, I'm doing damage to myself, apparently. Emotionally. Emotional damage. Yeah, maybe that's the stretch. Just, like, scoot it along the bottom there, honestly. Are we still alive, bro? Come on. Grow up. Alright, thank you. And by grow up, I mean blow up. People all about that glow up? No, I'm all about that blow up. I'm about to blow up and pretend I don't know nobody. I got. 188, that's pretty good. It's time to start using those. Oh, and also it's time to start using these things. Got 78 of these? Are you kidding my penis? No, I have 84 of them. Jeez, that's a lot. It's a lot of electric airplanes. Good lord. Basically a BFG shot, so I'm going to be spamming the shit out of these, you best believe. Best believe, man. Brazil flag! Brazil flag compels you. Anything else? Anything else? Let's go up here, right? Here and see what awaits. These guys. Not anymore. He awaits us no longer. Not sure why that exploded. Golden key, alright. Let's just something up top there for a moment. His ass. Might not be able to reach you from there. I need you to come to me, please. That works too. Autosave. Or quick save, rather. So many quick saves, man. They really expect me to die a lot around here. Dev was like, let's really smooth this over as much as we can. Numero uno. Hue. Are you sure it's hue and not ja? Boo. And this doesn't do as much damage as I thought. I mean, it killed him. Yeah, it's good, like, surface damage. Surface coverage, rather, but not, like, a ton of, like, damage. Good enough. The drum set and also a small skateboarder child with googly eyes. And cross-eyed. Is it Spanish? I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference. I figure, like, the soft J means, like, it's the same noise, obviously. Anything else fun? I got to use some of my reserves. That'd be this one. Yep. Everything has, like, an alternate weapon slot somewhere. There we go. Complete. And now we're delving further into that to the Hellverse, apparently. +1. We'll go a little bit longer. I'm just gonna see if we can beat this game, but again, I don't know how long we have to go necessarily. I guess I could look it up. The levels there are. Quick save. School bus. Magic school bus. Just kind of tilted over a little bit. This is a garbage fire. No, it's another bus overturned. You're here. What's your story? Get the key and enter here. I mean, I would love to. Silver key of destiny. You have to explore. Oh, it's like somewhere over here, I think. Not. Oh, open door. Herp derp. Follow the arrow and everything. Can't miss it. And yet I missed it. His ass. Your ass is next. Just all the asses, please. Ouch. Big door. Door is just there for show. This guy. Anything else? And the key. And a big old arrow thing. I have the key. Do I have what I need? Enter here. Of course, I'm going to spam these things. I mean, it works. If it works, man. Not be pretty, just has to get the job done. And it got the job done. Kind of weird just being, like, using the, like, exclusively the meme guns for a solid half hour. And still having enough to go by. But I think I'm pretty much at that point where now I have to, like, use the normal guns for a bit. I can restore my reserves. Again, the meme guns aren't better. In fact, in some ways, they're kind of worse. But they are fun. I will not deny they're fun to use. And, more importantly, funny. Funny, though. What's this guy do? Secret area to... oh, it's just up there. Ouch. That was not a very helpful secret. Is there something I missed? Did I miss something? Gonna go, like, real slow. What does this get you? What purpose? What purpose does this serve other than just to... I think this is just to mess you up, man. It's just to force you to drop down and take fall damage, bro. It's not a secret. It's just not nice. Ow. Totally avoidable, bro. And yet I double dipped twice. I thought for sure maybe there was something I'd missed. It is I who is the fool. Of course, we'll use the power of the Brazil flag to vanquish our foes. Did more than I was expecting. Ouch. Hellos. Okay, so I kept seeing, like, what I thought was movement. That's it, we got all the goods. The goods and the bads, which is to say the baddies. Curiosity. Anything on the sides there? Just a bunch of rockets. That's it. That's the whole story. More bootleg DVDs that they're selling, including, yeah, I do see B movie. I see, I don't know the name of this one, but it's like the one about robots. Oh, I think I see Wall-E. I also have to like stand back. It's like one of those eye puzzles. You have to squint your eyes a little bit. It's, I think, a mix of movies and video games, though. Anyway. I think it's like a street market or something. We have large fella and his scooter. Help us, the Moto Boys, to liberate to Alcantara from the anti-piracy dudes. Is that the idea? Some of the anti-piracy fellers? Want to go there in a moment. Moto Taxi. It's like a taxi fella. This building and big damage. Oh, enter here. Oh, I need the key. Oh no, that's a waste. I'm actually gonna reload that save. That's unfortunate. I just assumed I already had what I needed. Oh no, not that one. Flare load. Uh-oh, did I just fuck it? I think it'd be load. Quick save, there we go. Yeah, I unfucked it. Ooh, that was a little scary. That was several levels ago. Need the golden key. So yeah, that'll be, yeah, I would presume this way. Kill the ogre, open. This one dude here. Oh, there's two of them. Nice and easy. What movie were they watching? Oh, maybe this is the Funk fella. No, actually, that's Shaq's face, I think. No, it's not. It's like, there's like a weird, like, photoshopping that has happened where the head doesn't quite match the face. Can't tell who it is, but anyway. Arrow. Enter here. I would love to. The key. For the show in the movie. Save. Let's jump on down. Is there something up top? There's like a little, oh, it's just a window, I think. Okay. Now we got the goods. And we have to fight the piracy fellers. Make them stop being mean to our buddies. Because they're being very cringe. Do it. I can instantly murder his ass. Oh, right, I can just do this. Got him. Not too bad. They drop a lot of ammo. There's actually more invincibility here. And quad damage here if I was so inclined. All this. Oh my god, another invincibility and quad damage. And another invincibility and quad damage. They're just handing these things out. Like Halloween candy. A really cool Halloween. Not gonna complain. But of course it wears off. Oh, 69 ammo! Oh my god! Pretty good. Ah. I can't remember the buttons. There we go. This time I'm getting tired. Brain shutting down quicker than it would normally. A little bit of brain damage. A little bit of brain cell, lowered brain cell count. Oh, it's a golf cart. We're going golfing? Oh, the payphone. Do I have full payphone ammo? God damn it, when did this happen? I was trying really hard to use all this ammo. I gotta start using it again. Yeah, that meant I had infinite health for a little bit there. And it was really nice, but of course it was temporary. I'm sad about it. Is that a secret? Strangely enough, no, it's not a secret. Thought it would be. Invisible wall, though. Or invisible ceiling. Look at that. Beautiful. Ouch. Like, in those cases, this gun is, like, really fun to use, but in others, it's very unwieldy. Very brief. What's it saying? Luba? This guy actually dead? Like, dead? He is. Then he's an axe. A fire axe that is also weirdly textured. It's all weirdly textured. I got things are standing nice and close together. Can I open these doors? They look like they're just kind of leaning up against the wall. They don't actually go anywhere, but they're just like placed. Oh yeah, they slide out. Like up and out. Good area. This is the infamous casting couch, but in a dark, scary room like this, I thought it'd at least be well lit for the cameras, right? You would think. And they gave a broken grenade launcher. There's a joke to be made about that, I'm sure. A flimsy grenade launcher that's like a little bit floppy and flaccid being around the casting couch. There's an obvious joke there. But I would never make the obvious joke. I would never. Thump, 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 thump. HK weapons poster? What would HK be? Half-Life. Half-Life mod that was all about kites, clearly. Oh no, it's all about potassium. It's all about bananas and avocados. That's it. Yeah, there's a little fella down there. Ouch. Launch that at that guy over there? No, I cannot. Damaged him. This thing is so unwieldy, dude. Ouch. Meow. Did that kill him? That killed the shit out of him, absolutely. Secret area. Oh, that's a dude. Oh, God, I just fucked my own ass. I got a secret area, got excited, then I exploded in my own ass. Do the quick load. Yes, please. Nice. Heckler and cock. Ah, I gotcha. It's probably Koch. It's like an honest to goodness like weapon ad, like firearms, basically. It's so dark. It's so dark and scary in here. Oh, hello. Got his ass. Spamming these things to kill as many things as I can, as loudly as I can, and as violently as we can. Some friendly fire, I think. Yeah, they're fighting amongst themselves. The infighting, you love to see it. Ah, get out of here. Surely that got him, right? There's another dude in there that caused me to fuck my own shit earlier. Good area. I don't know what we actually picked up just now. Oh, we got the quad damage, apparently. There's the quad damage, baby, is what they said. But of course, I'm getting it after everything is dead, which is my want in games like this. Shit always heckin' happens, man. Computers that have like literal like hieroglyphics and gobbledygook on them. Maybe this is like an internet cafe. GPL source code is going closed. All right then. Moving along. Enter here. It actually said enter here, not a key. Actual English. What this? It's like a disco Zen garden, and I know those are conflicting things. But yeah, it's like a Zen garden, but with a weird disco light sequence. A pile of jelly beans, maybe. Whole bunch of these fellers. Explode them the only way I know how. You dead? They're all dead. Including the women and the younglings. Thing way on this side. This would be a really cool place for a secret. Missing textures, maybe? Maybe intentionally missing. Anything back here? This would be another cool place for a secret, but go any further. Oh, ouch. Decent bit of health damage, actually. I'm gonna grab that. Got them dogs on him. Whoa. Who else wants some? There's a save point, so it's probably legit. It's probably not a meme or a secret. Probably legit. You're probably... I was gonna say, yeah, you're an actual enemy. I recognize what's going on there. Wasn't born yesterday. So that's probably where we're supposed to go. In that case, I'm gonna go back to what I thought was the real intended path. That one was a secret. Or a bonus one. Or maybe we actually can't open that door. Maybe we need another key. Would not be surprised. Assume since that was further down that was the fake, not real path. Golden key, yep. Tells me everything I need to know. Kind of a getting there the long way route, but it still works. Ooh. Oh, what the heck? I thought that was gonna wrap around, but it didn't. There we go. Yeah, it's like a sitcom movie set, or like, I guess TV show set, really. All the, like, different rooms with the cameras everywhere. Alright. All the secrets, all the kills. Not too shabby. We're up to level, level 18. We're past 1 a.m. I'm gonna do a quick search. Or, like, maybe just check the Steam page. Maybe I'll just check by looking at the achievements. How many more are there left? That's not always, like, a perfect representation. Apparently, GTA 6 can be found. Yeah, I might go ahead and wrap it here. It's getting pretty late. And of course, I started the stream a little bit earlier than usual. Well, not really earlier than usual, but earlier than I have lately, at least. And I have to get up a little bit early tomorrow. Let me do this. I'm gonna do a quick Google search and see how many levels there are. Billion Drug Dealer 3, number of levels. So, how many levels we talking? So, I'm getting a lot of conflicting answers, but I think it's 20. It's either 29 or 36 levels. So, it's a not small number. And we're on 18. So we actually still have quite a ways to go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream here. Because I was thinking, maybe we can beat this in one sitting. But as expected, this game actually has got some hands. And it's a pretty long game. Which is usually how these kinds of games go. These kind of maybe not shitposts, but these kinds of custom-made Doom engine or Quake engine games. They're usually not very short. And again, this game is not an expensive game. And it's not to say that it's cheaply made. I'm just meaning literally, it's not an expensive game. At full price, it's $5. It's on Steam sale right now, or it's discounted as part of the Steam sale for $3.49 USD at least, which is pretty darn good. And it's an obvious recommendation. If you like Quake mods and you like goofy shitposts, this game's an obvious recommendation. It's an obvious recommendation. Is it good if you want like Call of Duty level of like action movie shit, or if you want simulation level, like, I don't know, fucking, what's a good example? Like a simulation shooter. I don't know, Stalker, like that kind of immersive sim stuff. Not really that kind of deal, obviously. But if you like goofy-ass arcadey shit, this game is goofy and is clearly self-aware. And even if you're not from Brazil or don't understand Brazilian memes, it is good. It is funny and weird and goofy as hell. And I've got great news. We were talking about the game's soundtrack. Peep that shit, man. The goddamn soundtrack is also on sale for just over $1 USD. Good fucking lord. I mean, if that alone isn't enough to entice you, the soundtrack to this game, this can be yours for only $1.19 USD. Look at that. Holy shnikes. And there's also, hold on, there was something else. There's the OST. I thought there was like a third thing. But anyway, yeah, so this game is goofy as hell, and I'm glad we got to try it out. Glad we got a review key for the game through Keymailer. That was a nice treat. I think there's also a demo for the game. Maybe. Check the dev. There's a demo. There is a demo for the game, so there's that as well, which is nice. I wanted it to be a region run. Exactly, shock value. Happens all the time, man. Happens all the time. Yeah, what's the song? Let's check the song that Farsight found for us, because I am curious. Scroll up a bit and snag that thing. Is this it right here?
I found myself where I
while this is playing, by the way, I'm gonna check the files in Windows Explorer to see if I can find. Sorry, I'm gonna full screen this, and you'll be able to see it and hear it. But I'm gonna see if I can find the files or the file directory that has allegedly the first 3 games, or the first 2 games, Brazilian Drug Dealers 1 and 2, which are apparently somewhere in like the game's install directory. So, I'm curious here. I say, show local files. It's under the goodies folder. All right, well, there you go. There's the backups. Sure, that's all well and good. Story explained. There's an actual honest-to-goodness story. More text than I would have ever imagined. Characters. Is that the guy? That's Mitaya. There it is. There's the Brazilian singer we want to resurrect. All the fellas you interact with. Man, there's shocking amounts of lore here. All in HTML format. And that's all great. But, oh, and wallpapers. Oh, man, I could have this as a wallpaper? Oh, my God. To be so lucky. To be so lucky. Oh, my goodness. Just amazing. English and Portuguese. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Guessing maybe he's the final boss. Yeah, Vask. That's right. We heard about him. But anyway, so the other 2 games, their download links and a study of their development. Oh my fucking God. There's a lot more here than I was banking on. And it is on their itch.io page. Well, there you go. It's on the itch.io page. It's weird because I could have sworn I looked on their itch.io page, but there it is. For all to see. He also made Old Willie's Legend, Summer Sailor Grieve, what in the world? Club Penguin, generic Brazilian favela game, and enemies. And, oh, it's because it has a different name. Oh, okay. And Despacito, of course. Of course it is. So there we go. There we go. All right, anyway, so now we've found that mystery. So Farsight said that the visuals had nothing to do with the song's content. I would posit that it has everything to do with the song's content, because he's saying like, "Mama, I see your face every time I piss, and I want to like cut it in half." Well, it's because he misses his mom, right? They're sad that his mom has passed. They're grieving her loss, and it's like, you know what? Mama would have wanted me to piss real good and real hard and real long. There you go. There you go, man. Music videos and everything. There you go, man. Good shit. Let's go and wrap it up. It's late, and I'm tired. Yeah, I'm a little bit eepy. We're going to find a raid target. No, it's kind of late, but we got to play this cool game. This was really fun. Thank you again to Keymailer for the review key for this game. And shoutouts to Alias, who actually submitted, or participated rather, in the playtest for this game, which is pretty cool. We'll probably come back around to finish it at some point. I'll also say this much. It's a fun game, but also, like, my brain's feeling a little bit mushy right now. It was fun, and I'm glad we played, like, almost half the way through in one sitting, which was cool, but after a while, it does start to wear on you a little bit. Just all the bright colors and all the weird, goofy shit posts. It's a little bit much, but it was still cool, though. It was a good time. A splendid time was had by, maybe not all, but certainly by me, so I'll say that much at least. Alright, so who is live right now? Who is live? Right, Nocticlops is live, and I haven't had a chance to raid him in, God, months, I think. I think it's been months since I've had a chance to check out Rhinocticlops. He's playing Observation Duty 7. Or I'm on Observation Duty 7, which I've seen but never played. And he's observing some things. He's fulfilling his duty. What more can be said? What more can be said? Rhinocticlops hitting it with the Observation Duty. Been playing it for 12... Well, I don't know if he's been playing this for 12 hours, but he's been streaming for 12 and a half hours. That is impressive. So we got to cheer this man on while he's gaming and while he is perhaps ruining his sleep schedule. There it is, friends. We're going to raid this man. I'll see you guys there. We haven't seen Right Not to Clubs in a long time, but at least I haven't seen him live in a long time. Not to say that he hasn't been streaming, but I just haven't had a chance to catch him in a while. We're going to raid into him. Seems like a good old time. I should be back tomorrow with more co-op games with Alias and Krath and Shake. If I had to guess, I would probably say more Trailmakers, maybe some more Night Rain. I mean, I will always continue to bang the drum for some EDF action. So maybe if things go well, maybe some EDF as well. But almost assuredly some Trailmakers and maybe some Night Rain. Maybe some, what else? Like maybe some Peak or some Repo as well. So we'll do some co-op games with the homies. I'll see you guys around. Thanks again for watching, homies. Everyone have a great night. Y'all take care and good night.